They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave you two.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my trailer again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, sorry about that. Let's move it on over. Thank you very much for joining me on yet another Thursday, another frolic through this weirdo wonderland we call the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little show put together for you tonight. I hope you enjoy a St. Patrick's Day review. Yes, we missed St. Patrick's Day. It was a few days ago, but we're going to get caught up on all the little shenanigans and hijinks. Let's see what we got cooking for tonight, folks. If you don't mind thumbsing it up and all that good stuff, sharing it with your friends, waking people up, get them on the phone, you know, whatever you got to do, get them here, folks. It's a party. It's a party, folks. We're going to have a good time. So anyways, yeah, I don't have really a whole lot to say. I don't know if a whole lot went on this week, to be honest. I'm sure it did, and I just missed it. But if I'm missing something, make sure to say something, then we'll get caught up on it. And we'll do what we can do. But like I said, we got a little bit of a review. We have King Cobra had a bit of a bummer of a St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to check that out, courtesy of Boglum Chronicles. We, of course, had Vaughn and John doing a spectacular live stream for St. Patrick's Day, so we'll be checking that out, as well as one of Vaughn's morning coffees, which I'm sure is enthralling. We got Rev hijacking Shanny's stream. And we got a little targeted citizen. So we got a little bit of everything peppered around, folks. A little everything peppered around. So let's get out our snacks or whatnot. Please join me. Continue to join me on this journey of Christmas past beers that I'm trying to clean up out of my fridge. We got this one tonight. Same company as the last couple, but each one's different. So... yeah, Saison Libre. And we're looking at 4% this week. We started at 9%. Last week, I think, got down to about 4 or 5%. So we're down in kind of normal territory here. We're going to try it out. It's ice cold. Folks, this stuff is like over a year old, so... It only gets better with age. Let's see how it pours. Slowly. Oh, it comes out crystal clear. Oh, here, I got to tip the cup or I'm going to get all kinds of trouble. Here we go, folks. Here we go. That's not bad. Not bad. We'll see. Could be pleasantly surprised with this one. We don't know. We never know until we try them. I am missing the Heine, I gotta say. The pour's not too bad. The pour's not too bad. It's a good sign. Alright. Let's have a little sippy sip. See where we're at. Not bad, not bad. I think I can get used to it. So we'll have that there, folks, for this evening. And I can't really think of anything else to say. There's nothing prepared here. It's all just off the cuff. That's how we do it. So I think with any, without any delays, let's just get into it. I'm a poet, and you didn't even know it, folks. So let's kick it off with a little Vaughn. Little honky-tonk woman. Folks, thanks for being here once again. Please thumbs it up. All that good stuff. And, ciao. Here we go. Folks.
I met her, but the ballroom thing in that bitch. She died to take me. Don't it for my life. She died to teach me, died to torture, told her. Don't I that same thing to think you, but
We'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back after these messages.
More destruction from the neighbor. Look at that. Look at all the beautiful trees they destroyed. He's taken down every single tree. He's going up there now. Oh, he's going to get this one next. I guarantee you this is going down. He hasn't taken it down because I keep my truck parked there. Guess why I keep my truck parked there? That's the reason. Look at that. Look at that. He's tore down. And see what I tell you about property lines. This is illegals on this house too. Look. They cleared the whole property line again. This is what they do every time they move to a neighborhood. They entirely clear property lines. They don't want any privacy. They want to see everything going on in your yard. Look at that. These are some of the most beautiful trees. Pecans, old oaks, just gorgeous trees. And he has ripped down every one of them. There were probably large trees, and they were all planted symmetrically. A row. There's probably 15. I mean, look. And they've been hauling wood out here too. There was probably 20 trees this size. And they have destroyed every single tree. It is absolutely heartbreaking. Because these trees are that's probably 60 years old. They're probably 60 years old. Look how big that tree over there was. And just cut it to nothing. Because you know who cares? They don't care because that's a Mexican. And that one down there, that's a Mexican. They do not care what our country looks like. And look at all the crap. Just, they don't care. While his wife collects food stamps. While she doesn't have to work. The American dream is not for Americans.
We'll be right back after these messages.
America! I don't give a fuck! Yeah! YouTube. So I got a drink review. We have literally two different flavors of Liquid Death, which is a non-alcoholic beverage. Liquid Death is not a sponsor. It is my birthday month, so if you want to throw a couple bucks into my PayPal for my birthday, you can, but you don't have to. It's greatly appreciated. If you got nothing nice to say to Cobra, then keep your fucking mouth shut. I'm tired of being bullied and picked on non-fucking stop, and it's just like, people tell me, well, no one's asking you to post videos, and I'm like, yeah, well, no one's forcing you to watch. That's not how bad. I've been hitting the booze kind of hard lately, man. 2025 has not been the greatest year for me, and I just lost my King Cobra JFS channel. I had over 112,000 plus subscribers. And I never received my silver play button, and YouTube basically let a bunch of my YouTube trolls to create fake accounts and to get my shit terminated. It is what it is. If they don't let me keep this channel, then I'll just make another one. If that doesn't work out, then it is what it is. You cannot silence Cobra. And it's like, if you don't like my videos, then don't watch. Like Cobra, all you're doing is blaming your Asperger's for everything, and your bullies for everything, and blah, 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 blah. It's just like, shut up. Oh, I got a comment, what was it? Just a few seconds ago, like, oh, I wonder how much longer Cobra has until he's reunited with his dead lizard paw. Probably 6 months, I bet. No celebrity actively chooses to get bullied and harassed. If you don't like what someone's producing, then just ignore it. Happy St. Patrick's Day, you crazy bastards. I'm a little depressed because my account is negative $308.27. So I'm probably not going to see any of my YouTube money for my birthday, which kind of sucks, but what do you do? If you want to help out, there's PayPal if you want. You don't have to. Or hire me for a cameo shout out. People are telling me to take accountability for my actions. Like, how am I supposed to take accountability for the way everyone else treats me? Go fuck yourself. It looks like Josh is deleting comments. Oh, wow. You don't like me deleting comments? Then don't comment in the first place. How am I supposed to take accountability for the way everyone else treats me? That is such bullshit. And fuck all of you. I'm just sick of it. Now, I did want at least a little bit of alcohol for St. Patrick's Day, so this is the only one I'm going to have. And right now, I could use an ice cold beer. I didn't have any alcohol all day Sunday yesterday when I filmed my last video. Everyone wants to tell me to take accountability for my shit, but here you are going out of your way to bully me nonstop. And then they're the ones, my YouTube trolls are the ones that refuse to take accountability for their shitty actions. They go out of their way to fuck with me, and then when I try to defend people and tell them to leave people alone, it only makes it worse. And I'm tired of it. I got this one comment, literally on one of my newest videos. You're sick and tired of this and that, blah, 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 I don't care. Like, if you didn't care, you wouldn't comment in the first place. Figure it out. So I'm like, you know what will make this easier? Just remove the comments. Then the trolls can't comment shit. All they can do is watch like the rest of us. And is it sad that I gotta restrict comments like that? Yes, it's sad that people on YouTube can't just be nice to each other. I've been having a really shitty fucking March. Not gonna lie. I lost my King Cobra JFS channel. I submitted an appeal to have it reinstated. It didn't do shit. How the fuck should I have to take accountability for the way everyone else treats me? That's bullshit. I don't go out of my way to treat anyone like crap. I don't. I might have when I was a lot younger, but I've matured and grown up a bit since then. And this is my point right here. What's bullshit is the way everyone else fucking treats me, and then when I go out of my way to defend myself, I get more shit for it. Fuck you, dude. You don't know the whole situation. And they sit there, my trolls took a picture of me going, that one stream I did on my King Cobra JFS channel, where I was having a drink combo, and I was doing a tribute for a 9/11, it was the anniversary of 9/11, and I was making a drink combo to toast the victims.
When does it fucking end? When does it fucking end?
And it made me cry. So now my YouTube trolls are taking that picture of me crying on that video and texting it to me nonstop, making fun of me for crying on a 9/11 tribute video. That's how evil and vile my trolls are, and it's sad. Also, bullying an autistic man for crying on a 9/11 tribute video, you're a piece of shit, dude. I hate text-to-speech. Bullying and... Not Aaron, you fucking piece of shit. God, I hate text-to-speech. I'm just so sick of people's crap anymore. Now, I got this because it was cheap and it's in a green bottle, so festive a little bit, yeah? Happy St. Patrick's Day, we're alive. I have a meme coin I'll be dropping blah. I have a meme coin I'll be dropping called the Cobra coin here in a couple days. Don't have a shit ton of alcohol for St. Patrick's Day. Still sipping on the 40 I bought. You need to leave her alone and stop talking about her on my channels. You know who I'm talking about. Your comment just got banned. Fucking stupid. My trolls need to get a fucking life, dude. Yeah, one of my fans has helped me slip a meme coin, and I'll get money from it, so that'll be nice. And you don't have to send me any money, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated. It is my birthday month after all. I'm turning 34 on March 26th. Yeah, my troll's obsession with me is more unhealthy than my drinking, and it's just sad. Am I talking to any women? I wouldn't tell you assholes. Anyways, just want to say happy St. Patrick's Day, you glorious bastards. Sipping on a Mickey's because the bottle is green. Yeah, well, my trolls are slower than I am, and you proved it by saying that crap. Ban! F the sickos, F the trolls, and F your ex-girlfriend. How long we going live for, Cobra? Thank you, Boggle, for your supportage. As long as I fucking feel like going live, I might just sit on chat and hang out after I polish off my 40. Ryan, thank you for your $3.33. Hell to the no. Blech. I'm not even going to respond to that. That's just gross. Block. I get so much crap for being friends with her, and it's just like, no. If I wasn't friends with Sasha, I'd be called a transphobe. But then because I am friends with her, I get bullied for that too. And it's just like, leave me alone. Go ahead and report me. You're just proving to YouTube that I'm right. I literally sent YouTube a message saying my trolls go out of my way to report my shit, and I shouldn't be banned in the first place. I drank a little bit of this 40 earlier, and then I took a little nap, and then I woke up, and I was just like, yeah. I think I'm going to go live just to piss off my trolls and make my fans happy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Puff died. It's been like 3 years now. If he's still around, that would have been awesome, but I'm not holding my breath. And it's really sad how hard my trolls try to fuck with me. They will never win. They lose every time because I do not go out of my way to harass them in real life. And I'm not going to be answering the phone while I'm streaming. That's going to have to wait, you silly bastards. We don't read the comments, boy. Oh, get fucked. If I didn't read the comments, you'd be accusing me of fucking ignoring the fans. How many times do I gotta say I hate sickos more than I love Ozzy Osbourne and fuck off with it? Fucking Christ. You people have this unhealthy obsession with me being something I'm not, and it's disgusting. It is fucking sad. I need to get more wands made, yes. Proving my point when you comment nasty shit like that. No, the fuck he did not. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick and tired of everyone giving me shit about Walt's death. Fuck that. You people need fucking help. It's disgusting. I feel horrible about the way my fucking trolls have treated... Fuck Cyrax. I fucking feel horrible about the way my trolls have treated Ellen and Angie and Walt over the years. And it's not fair to them and it's not fair to me, so leave them the fuck alone. Exactly. Who's Ellen? Ellen DeGeneres? No idea who she is. Like, I want to go live because I want to hang out with my fans. I don't give a fuck if I make any money off of it. That's just a bonus. I've seen people flat out on YouTube demand money versus where I'm like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's greatly appreciated. Which sounds a lot less demanding if you ask me. It's all about how you phrase your words. Can we stop talking about fucking Ellen Knight? Because this is getting old. Leave her the fuck alone.
All right.
I'm sick of this shit.
Let's just take a little pause here. I want to see how the other half is living. I want to get caught up with the other part of the Cobra universe. Now, this is courtesy of Fat Photog. I'll put a link up in a second. But he's done a Taco Nell video. So let's see what Nell's been up to. Love it.
Oh, I didn't even get fucking... Wow. Cinnamon twist? Where's my cinnamon twist? Where's my cinnamon twist at?
years.
Where's my fucking cinnamon twist?
Because it's fast track 2.5 years instead.
Where's my cinnamon twist?
No prerequisites required and minimal to no wait list for qualified applicants. It's very hands-on, very one. All of the simulation labs that they have.
I'm about to get off stream. I'm gonna go up to fucking Taco Bell real fucking quick. I love that someone buys me food and I don't even get half the shit I order. Where's my cinnamon twist? I'm gonna have to leave stream. I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking goddamn pissed beyond shit right now. I'm so fucking beyond pissed. I gotta go. I gotta go to Walmart. Or no, well, Taco Bell. I gotta go to Taco Bell. I'm sick of this shit. So what am I supposed to do when the DoorDash rip it open right then and see if all of my shit's there? What am I supposed to do? You can't do anything right, but you want to be paid $25 million an hour. My cinnamon twists are not in there. Okay, thank you. I have to end the stream. I gotta go. I'm gonna eat my food, and then if they say something, I'm like, look me up on YouTube. Find my channel. You can look me the fuck up. They can't, but they want to be paid $25 million an hour. Can't even give me half of my food. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna have to end it because you did not give me my fucking cinnamon twist. So I'm gonna have to go get them. Because I'm bloody fucking sick of this shit. I'm fucking sick of this. Fucking sick of this. Every time I order something. Well, I'm ordering through, so then who am I supposed to get them to come back and fucking... No. I'll do it myself. So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to end this really soon. Maybe I'll be back later. Probably not, though. What? Check. Oh, does it say check for accuracy? No, the fuck it doesn't. I was trying to get my Taco Bell food.
Nobody likes you, Stokey! They fucking make you into a low count because you're gay!
What did I fucking do to deserve that?
You're gay! And you're a loser!
Answer me now! Answer me now! No!
This turned out really fucking tasty, man. Mmm.
You to be here. Did I make you click it? Did I tie you up and make you click?
All
Did
right.
I tie you up and make you click? Can you figure that out?
No, I don't want that.
We will not. We'll keep that
Retard? Can you figure that out?
It's not aesthetically pleasing walking around with a forehead flap.
Yeah.
And she chose not to do that.
And yet you're still here jacking off.
Because in the long run.
All right. Well, there we go. That's what Nell has been up to, apparently. So let's jump back into our broadcast. We got some Von Helton coming up here in a minute or two. Folks, stick around. We're just getting warmed up. We'll skim through this.
Like, she doesn't want to be my friend. We don't want to date each other. Walt's already fucking dead. Let it go. Yeah, I don't care. It's somehow, you want to see what stalking really looks like? Fucking look at my ex-girlfriend, Jessica Boyle. Yeah, you know what? There are plenty of fish in the sea. I don't care if she dates me, dude. Leave Ellen alone. Leave her alone. And I wish Ellen would just ignore my trolls. Like, sincerely. It'd be easier. As soon as she gets a message about Josh, just ignore it. I'm just saying, if Walt had a problem with me, we wouldn't have been best buds. So figure that one out. Really, a comment called Agent Orange. Quit blaming me for... This is what I'm talking about. Y'all go out of your way to fuck with Cobra and say the nastiest things, and it's fucking disgusting. Do me a favor. You're not the real Aaron Valentine, you piece of shit. The miserablest. My trolls were more miserable than Walt dying. Holy shit. The only thing more miserable than Walt dying and Ozzy Osbourne not being able to go on tour as much are my YouTube trolls' lives. You people are fucking sad. Bro. It's fucking pathetic. Meme coin is being dropped. One of my fans has helped me create what's being called a Cobra coin, and it's your chance to support me. And don't tell me how to fucking respond to anyone. If I'm like, leave so-and-so alone, then all it does is make it worse. Or I'm not the bad guy the situation are. My trolls are. I think Spoke, Agent 47, it's your bedtime, bud. Your mommy's going to give you a spanking if you keep watching King Cobra JFS. I would never screw Walt out of that GoFundMe money. Why would I do that after the years I've spent taking care of Walt and Angie, buying them DoorDash, taking out their trash, hooking them up with cigarettes? Hate comments are just going to get banned on fucking YouTube anymore. It's not e-begging when I say you don't have to if you don't want to. You people are stupid. You want to call it e-begging because you're jealous of my fame, and otherwise you wouldn't comment in the first place. Oh, Cobra's live. Who cares? Everyone tells me to ignore my trolls, and it's like, yeah, but my trolls won't fucking ignore me. So figure that one out. Oh no, I'm not unhinged. Believe me, you wouldn't like me when I snap and become unhinged. Why would I lie about Puff like that? What would I have to gain from that? I'm very protective of my elders, women, and children in general because it's an animals, because it's the right thing to do. Trolls, they're miserable. They go, no, it's just easier to stop being friends with Josh and blame him for everything, and then accuse him of being an asshole stalker, and then accuse him of not taking any responsibility for his actions, and then accuse him of blaming his Asperger's and his bullies for everything. And it's like, fuck that. Fuck that shit, YouTube. Says the guy who gives his trolls attention. And it's like, you know what? Fuck you on that as well. Could you handle it if it was happening to you non-fucking stop? I don't got to be on the internet for these assholes to give me attention. These people have an unhealthy obsession with me, and it's sad. Why donate? It's appreciated, but if you don't, that's cool too, man. I need to get some more wand wood, and make some more magic wands. It's almost gone. I'm not answering my phone while I'm streaming, so call you back after the video. Fucking A.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Families.
Instead of on the actual channel,
I was pointed in the wrong damn direction. So I'm, so at this point, I do this. That way I got it all covered, But I don't know. But yeah, it was really, really strange that it was set differently. And I forgot to set my links out. So I'm doing that. And
You gotta send out the links.
Getting our links out. We're getting our links out, man. Getting our links out, man. Okay, that's interesting. Where did you come from? Okay, anyway, all right. And we gotta do minds. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Yes, it is. But now, before we begin, before we do anything, it just so happens that you are of Irish descent, Celtic descent, Gaelic descent. Is that not correct? You're muted. You're muted.
I am muted. Yes. Can you hear me now? Yes.
I hear you now. Yeah, I hear you now.
I took the 23andMe Ancestry DNA test, and I came back pretty much Gaelic, I guess, is the politically correct. I don't know what the terminology is, but Gaelic, basically. On my mother's side, she is of French origin, as in French, as in Gaul, not as in like Parisian or like some of the other Germanic tribes, but actually the Gaul, French
Pure
Gaul,
French.
and then
Pure
on
French.
my father's side, from Ireland. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That they actually can actually trace that down and actually like pinpoint it and say, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I knew that I was Irish even before the test, but it's nice to know it in writing. I guess
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to get your ancestry and figure out, where you come from and stuff like that. And so it's good to know those things, man. It doesn't.
There's a little bit of German too. I think I'm like 2% German. Something like that. Which is basically what that basically means is like somebody in my distant past is had Germanic ancestry, and what else did they have? Someone from which was interesting. What they said was that ancestor who was Germanic. Actually, they knew that they settled in Eastern Europe. They were frontiersmen or something. I don't know what they worded it in a way. They settled like the areas of like Slovak and Hungary and.
Just remember, I just want to point out these are two guys who don't believe in evolution or biology, but 23andMe, which is the exact same science that they refuse, they'll actually pay for to authenticate their ancestry. I just think that's
And the Carpathian mountain range. So it's interesting that they can like pinpoint like where your ancestors come from and stuff. That's really cool. So that's a little bit of my background. Yeah, Irish. My mom always likes to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. She always makes corned beef and cabbage. She'll be eating it, of course. And what is St. Patrick's Day, Vaughn? Do you know what the origin of St. Patrick's Day is? St. Patrick drove out the snakes.
It's an actual human being. St. Patrick was an actual human being who, by the way, slaughtered thousands of pagans. Oh well. That's one thing I brought up on Truth Social, man. I said, that the Irish that came here were not Christian; they were pagans, right? Because they were celebrating St. Patty's Day, and unfortunately, St. Patrick slaughtered a lot of the Gaelic and Celtic pagans that were in Ireland at the time. Oops. But a lot of people don't know that Irish came over here as indentured servants.
Someone comes to
and St. Patrick wasn't Irishman either. He was actually English.
Yeah, he was English.
He was an English he was an English Catholic from the Roman. I guess I mean technically not English. I mean Roman English. Okay, whatever. That's debatable. But he basically wasn't Irish, which is interesting. St. Patrick, which is like an Irish icon, religious icon, isn't not necessarily Irish himself.
I'm getting echo on your end, so you want to turn the volume down on your speakers just a little
That
bit.
might be just no. Hold on, I know the problem
Oh,
is.
you know what that is? Okay,
I
cool.
know what it is. I'm playing settings.
Cool.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Try it now.
Test. No, I still hear myself. Test. Oh,
right.
There we go. I think did that fix it? Test. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay. Well, now you're gone. Oh, there he's back.
I was fooling around with the settings. Is that better?
Yeah. Test. Okay, that got it. I'm gone. I was hearing myself, and it kind of threw me off, because I'm hearing myself. It's like, what?
Yeah, I'll throw you off if you're hearing yourself. Throw you off.
It will. But I'm good now.
I'll do it every time.
Anyways, but yeah, they call him a saint, and I guess from a Christian perspective he would be, but from the pagan side he wasn't exactly a saint. I mean, he killed people, so I mean, yeah, but whatever. Hey, that was thousands of years ago, or hundreds of years ago, or at least 10 years ago, and so move on and whatever. But yeah,
pagans got a bad, they got the bad end of the deal, bad end of.
We did, very much so, and it was unfortunate.
And you know me, Vaughn, I'm not a big fan of the Romans. I think Romans were, people say without Rome, you wouldn't have civilization. I don't believe that's true at all. I don't think the Romans were any more civilized than the Germanic barbarians of the time or the Gallic people of the time. They were just different. They were militaristically superior. They understood military tactics better. The Irish just had sheer number, and obviously at the end of the day, sheer number doesn't win the war. You need to know how to fight, and the Romans knew how to fight. And they estimate that the Julius Caesar exterminated about roughly 90% of the Gaul population. I mean, you want to talk about mass genocide? He was one of the most ruthless. I mean, Julius Caesar wasn't a good person, and the half of the slaves that they kept, half of the 10% of the Gauls that they kept alive, the majority of them were sent as slaves, and then so they came in, and that's why today Gaul, what is now France, they don't really have much Gallic ancestry anymore. They're mostly Roman, Roman ancestry. So,
yeah, if you find somebody that is a Gaul, they are a real Frenchman, as opposed to the Romans who came there and settled there.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of people don't know that either. A lot of people don't know that a lot of the people in France are not really French people. But see, a lot of people don't know that because they don't study history. And that's why it's important to study history, so that you know who all the players are and what's going on and why things happen the way they do and why things are the way they are, because history matters. It absolutely matters.
People are upset. A lot of the liberals actually are butthurt because Trump invited McGregor. I don't know his name, Conor McGregor, to the White House, and he's an Irish boxer, MMA fighter. I think he's an MMA fighter,
something like that.
And he's pretty badass. He wins a lot of fights. And he basically gave a speech at the White House saying, that Ireland is being overrun by foreigners.
It is.
Ireland is becoming a third world country.
It is.
The government of Ireland are letting every fucking Nigerian and every fucking African they can fucking imagine into Ireland.
Yeah.
And he basically said, what was the point of the Irish fighting the English? The same thing that I say all the time. What was the fuck of the point of the IRA fighting the English for 800 years? Okay, fighting the fucking German Vikings for 800 years, these invaders for all the hundreds of years, only for the Irish to fucking bend over and take a big old black cock in their ass.
Well, see, the thing of it is,
they love diversity. They love fucking diversity. They love fucking inclusion.
Diversity. So, I don't know why J-Dubs is complaining. Wouldn't that be a virtual sitting pool for wife hunting? Isn't that what he does on Facebook? Is like hunts down African women who might be desperate for green cards and try to lure them over to WhatsApp. We've seen him do this live, folks. He is currently obsessed with a married African woman. You'd think this would be welcome news, where he could go, where his heritage, go back to his motherland and get himself a African queen as he believes he so sorely deserves. Again, folks, it's the shit abyss. Don't try to figure it out.
Well, why don't you just get fucking back to raping by the English then, if that's the case?
Diversity and inclusion is keywords for destroying that place's culture. That's what those are.
Yeah, DEI basically that's a dog whistle. It basically means we want to destroy the white race. That's what it
want to
means.
destroy the white race. We want to
People,
destroy
if
the
you're
culture.
different European culture, right? No one's saying that Nigeria is too black. We need to start importing white people to Nigeria. No one's saying that.
No.
We need more diversity in Nigeria. We need more diversity in fucking South Africa. We need more diversity in Egypt. You know, Iraq is not white enough. We need more white people. No one's saying that.
Nobody says that.
No one's saying that.
No,
it's only
countries in the West. Okay, and that should be your first clue that it's all a setup. It's all a plot. But here's the thing about it: that what angers me is that it had to be a German that'll let all the fuckers come in here. Frau Merkel.
Right. Yeah,
Frau Merkel was the one that did this shit. Okay, and everybody needs to write her name down because she was the one that did this shit. She was the one that allowed a 7th century cult to invade Europe when it took thousands and thousands and thousands of years and couldn't do it because somebody would always rise up. Vlad the Impaler, Catherine the Great, William the Conqueror. You know, there was always somebody that rose up.
Don't forget Richard Lionheart. I think he killed a couple
Lionheart, right? Lionheart. Yeah. Slaughtered the Muslims and kept them out of Europe for thousands and thousands of years. There was always somebody that rose up. So here comes Frau Merkel in the modern world, and she said, oh, just come on in, guys. Apparently she has no knowledge of history whatsoever.
No.
And, you know, and so she just opens up floodgates, lets the Muslims all come in and take over Europe without firing a shot. And boy, they did too, man. Look at Norway. Look at Sweden. Look at Finland.
So that the liberals in the press are butthurt because McGregor has basically said that for St. Patrick's Day. He basically said the Irish need to throw the snakes back out of Ireland. Then we got new snakes. They're called Ahmed and Mohammed. Mohammed and Tyrone. What's ironic about the name Tyrone? Tyrone is a really good Irish name. Tyrone, County Tyrone. Yeah. But for some reason, black people love to name their kids Tyrone. I don't know why Tyrone is a popular black name, but they sure do love the name Tyrone. So they have too many Tyrones in Ireland nowadays, which is ironic because the name's Irish.
Because it's Irish, correct.
Too many Shaniquas and too many Tyrones. So
yeah, there you go.
And so it's nothing wrong about being a Tyrone. There's nothing wrong about being a Shaniqua.
I don't know. It may turn out that Tyrone eventually becomes like the name Benedict Arnold. It's just associated with negativity and breaking the law. Because I mean that's what Benedict Arnold did. He broke the law. He was a criminal. He was I guess
he was two-faced. He was American that sold information to the British and got our boys killed in the Revolutionary War. Yeah,
exactly right. And so as a result, now that name Benedict Arnold is forever marked as evil and negative. And so who knows? Maybe Tyrone may end up being the same way. You never know. No. Over in Ireland, not necessarily here in the States, but over in Ireland. It may very well be that. You never know. History has a funny way of writing itself out, man. It's really crazy.
History seems to end up working its way out. Yeah, working everything out. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I point out that the Irish that came here way back in the day were not Christian. They were Gaelic and Celtic. And they came over here to get away from the persecution that was going on back then, only to have it follow them eventually and end up here anyway. So, oh well. But hopefully we can remedy that.
It's unfortunate that people don't listen and learn.
You got. I keep pounding this. It's imperative that people learn history, know what the players are, know what things are what, and why things are the way they are, and how everything all fits and stuff, because it is important. Now,
that's very crucial to understand. Yeah.
Now that's not to say you dwell on the past, because you don't want to do that. But you want to learn from it and hopefully not repeat it. In fact, that's a famous quote. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. I think it's attributed to Ben Franklin, but there seems to be maybe a little controversy. I don't know. But I thought we always attributed it to Ben Franklin, but maybe not. Maybe it was somebody else. But in any event, it is a famous saying. It's been around for hundreds of years at least. And, but it's critical to learn. In fact, that probably is the impetus for me becoming a historian, is that very phrase, is because I kept hearing it over and over again. Oh, well, hell, I'll go be a historian, and then that's how I got into it. And then, of course, I was a bookworm anyway. I mean, if you wanted to find me when I was young, you always go to the library, man. You'd find me. I would be right there, because I was always in the library.
Which is a good thing. I mean,
yeah, very good thing. It's a very good thing. And I'm soaking up knowledge, man. It's like a sponge, man.
I don't know. People seem to be allergic to knowledge these days, man. People don't seem to want to know truth.
Well, because the truth hurts. That's why.
Is that what it is? That's what comes out.
That's exactly what it is. Truth hurts, man. I mean, how do you think I feel, folks? For those of you who don't know,
I thought love hurts, like the song. Love hurts.
Love hurts. But like Stu Peters and Nick Fuentes, who I
like those guys, but all they do is dwell on the past.
Well, here's the thing about them, though. I mean, they're not historians. They don't know what they're talking about. I wish they did, but they don't. Because if you learn a little bit about the Muslims, you learn, hey, wait a minute, we don't want to be associating with a 7th century cult that wants to kill us. That's kind of a bad thing.
Nick Fuentes as a Catholic, as a fucking you would think he would give a shit, but I guess
you would think. Well, wait a minute, isn't Stu Peters Catholic too? I think he says he's Catholic too.
Is he Catholic? Okay.
I think he says. I think he says. I think he does. But I mean, it's important to know the history of these things. The so-called Palestinians. Well, when you do actual study and actual history, and you go back and find out, the Palestinians are a made-up group of people by Yasser Arafat back in 1971. He took all the criminals from the Middle East, put them in a big pile, and said, "Hey, y'all are Palestinians now," and literally created it with the help of Jimmy, the peanut farmer, Jimmy Carter.
Almost. Geez, he died recently too. He died.
Did he? Yeah, that's right. He did recently die, didn't he? That's right. He did. He did recently die. But Jimmy Carter was there. Bill Clinton was there, and Yasser Arafat's right in between the two of them, and they're all grinning and waving and shit. And I'm like, oh God, you just want to.
Something's up when they're all happy.
When they're all happy like that, yeah, something bad's up, and it was. Now see, in English, Yasser Arafat was saying, "Oh, we want a two-state solution. We just want peace. We just want, And in Arabic, though, he's telling all these so-called Palestinians, which are actually Jordanians, Egyptians, Syrians, Lebanese, etc. But he's telling them, all these criminals, he said, listen, our goal, now this is in Arabic, our goal is to kill every Jew and push Israel into the sea. But in English, he's on TV saying, oh yeah, we want a two-state solution. We want peace. We want this. We want that. And it was so deceptive, so diabolically deceptive. And Bill Clinton and Jimmy Carter being right there in there just made things 10 times
well,
worse.
They don't exactly love America either. But
no, not really. Well, Bill Clinton does. I think at one time Jimmy Carter did, because he actually served in the Navy, if I recall. But, but I mean, something could have happened. I mean, once you get in politics, they say you change. I hope not, but that's what they say. It was all a joke. It was all a sick joke. Waleed Shobat, one of the people that was actually there, he said, I went to bed an Egyptian, and when I woke up the next day, I was a Palestinian. Why? Because Yasser Arafat created him out of nothing. What did Golda Meir say? She said there was nobody there. Nobody. And like I said in my previous video, where was all these Jews at that were going to participate in World War II? Oh, crickets, right? Yeah, crickets. Now, granted, Israel hadn't formed until 1948, but I mean, wasn't there supposedly Jews living there? Apparently not, because nobody in that area sided with either the Germans or the British. And they should have if they'd have been there.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I had to sneeze, but maybe not. Anyway, so yeah, it's important to know what's going on. And like I said on True Social, yeah, I hate to burst y'all's bubble, but the Irish that came here were pagan. And they helped set up the nation. Not necessarily found it, but they did help set it up and, get us up and running and all that good jazz. And so, it isn't.
The majority of Irish were slaves as well. A lot of people forget that. Irish people
that's what I'm saying. They came over here. They came over here as indentured servants, paid off their debt, and worked hard and became members of America and helped found the nation. Man, it was great. And a lot of people don't know that because it's conveniently swept under the rug by people like Stu Peters and Nick Fuentes, who keep saying, we're a Christian nation. No, we're not. Because if we were a Christian nation, I would be dead right now.
Well, they like to use the word Judeo-Christian nation too. By the way,
well, see, Judeo-Christian is ridiculous anyway. What was it Sam Samuel said, John? That the Christian God and Jesus were boiling in excrement? Is that what he said?
Well, that's what the Talmud says. I mean,
that's what it says.
Talmud says that Yashka is in hell. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and not only that. But their holy books are different from the Christian Bible anyway. Sam Samuels actually brought this out. He's, because I said, well, wait a minute, in the Old Testament Bible, just the Torah? And he's like, no, it's not. Okay, so Judeo-Christian is a complete sham. It's a complete lie. It's a method to get you to spend money. Okay, so don't do that. Don't be doing that. And then if you go over to Israel, if I was to go to Israel right now, well, if I go to Israel, they'll beat me up or maybe kill me. But if a Christian goes over there, you get spat on. You get spat on and told to go home. Okay. They don't want you there. And Sam Samuels has been on this program many times and said he doesn't want our money. He doesn't want our money. He lives in Israel. He says he doesn't want our money.
They don't want Christians in Israel. That's true.
No. They don't want our money and they don't want us over there. And I'm like, yes, sir. Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me too, right? It sounds good, right?
Less money we got to spend, right? Like I said, folks, every time a jet plane fires a missile, that's $1 million right there. It's $1 million right there.
Even on a jet plane, I don't know when I'll be back home again.
Yeah, well, especially if you get blown to bits.
That's true.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, I just Googled a Tomahawk missile yesterday because I was curious. I wanted to see, I wanted to see the price. $1.7 million for
crazy, right?
For one Tomahawk. $1.7 million for one missile.
They're lobbing
hundreds of them fuckers over there. Okay.
Constantly, nonstop fucking lobbing them.
Yeah. So when we get into the Pentagon, we're gonna find all kinds of waste, fraud, and abuse, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna.
I like the fact Elon's doing that too. I love the fact Elon.
Oh man, but they're gonna find.
And Trump actually says they're gonna audit the Fed. They're going to the Fort Knox. And he's going to look for the fucking gold to see. He said that. Trump said that on
he did say he was going to Fort Knox and look for the gold. He did say that.
And he's going to audit the Fed. They're going to audit the Fed. And they're going to do what Ron Paul, the daddy, used to have been saying for years. Because Rand Paul, the son, is a fucking loser. The son, your guy from Kentucky, the son, he's a fucking loser. I mean, just a grade A loser. I mean, he's nothing like the dad. The dad is a true a true libertarian, Republican, patriot, loves his country. Rand Paul, I would love to have him as president. The son is a fucking mop head. I mean, he literally has a mop as a head. I don't know what's wrong with the son. Maybe the genetics skips every generation because he does not have his father.
Or maybe DC got to him. Maybe DC got to him.
That's true.
You never know.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you got to him.
You never know. But what I do know is that DC hasn't gotten to me, and so you're going to get the truth from here, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. And that's an interesting point, because a lot of people say, oh, Von's a narcissist. Von only tells his side of the story. Okay, well, let me explain that.
What's wrong about being a narcissist? What's wrong about being a narcissist? If you know you're right, you're right. I mean, what's wrong about knowing you're right?
Well, the thing of it is, they want to try to paint me as, only it's my way or the highway, only I am right, and all that. And see what they totally
I am the
overlook.
walrus.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo. But what they don't understand is that there are numerous videos that I've done where I didn't like the fact that I was wrong. I didn't like the fact that the truth I
Right?
was
Who
putting
likes
out
the
there.
fact that they're right, that the government is being fucked over, the fucking over
Well,
the American
right,
people?
exactly. And the thing of it is that, a lot of stuff that I tell you, I don't necessarily agree with. But I got to tell you because it's the truth. And see, that's the thing that the trolls, the haters, the naysayers, and the ne'er-do-wells totally gloss over, because they have a narrative that they follow. They want to, it's projection, they're projecting onto me what they are, because they are the real narcissist, and they try to project it onto me, because they're the ones who's hype.
I get cutting stuff for waste, and that necessarily I'm not arguing with, but these fraudulent claims, I'm assuming that we're going to hear a list of people that are getting brought up on charges, right? Because I keep hearing about fraud, but I don't hear any names or people getting arrested for fraud. Now, I know it's early, but we're going to be hearing these names, right, from all this fraud they're finding. I'm just thinking out loud here, folks.
Way is the only way, and that's how they've got it set up and everything.
The stage, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, oh, certainly. And I need to fix me something to eat.
Yeah, me too. So I'll hang tight while you do that, and then when you come back, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
All right, beautiful. Because I think I hope it's
so. Today is St. Patrick's Day.
Yes,
We talked a little bit about the history of St. Patrick and where he's from. Now the question is what the future is going to hold for Ireland. I don't hear any talk about Irish unification anymore. I don't know what's going on about Irish unification, but I would love for the fact that one day that Ireland would be united again as one country. Unfortunately, the Irish has been taken advantage of. There's like America. Trump talks about how these people eat our lunch money all the time, and America's being bent over like a prison bitch and fucked like a white boy in prison. And it's sad. It's true, and it's true. And they've been doing this in Ireland. No one knows this more than the Irish. I mean, I don't see why we're going to put up with this. Why people still tolerate such behavior, such nastiness. Trump did have the Irish prime minister over at the White House, and he seemed like to be a nice guy. But he wasn't defending Ireland. He wasn't speaking up about, what's going on in Ireland. I mean, what's happening, boys? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And the future doesn't look good. We need someone in Ireland that actually puts the Irish people first. We need a Trump in Ireland. We need like a McGregor guy, someone that actually gives a fuck about the Irish people.
That's right.
Because it seems like Ireland doesn't give the Irish prime minister that they got doesn't give a fuck about the Irish people. He doesn't. It doesn't seem like that.
I would love to know his religious proclivities. I would love to know that.
It's probably nothing positive on it. Probably I don't know. The guy seems like a schmuck. I'm not trying to say anything mean, but he doesn't seem like I don't know. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like he's an okay fellow, but
yeah. When I watched
we have too many nice fellows in politics. We need some hardcore killers, like Trump would say. We need hardcore killers.
I watched his thing in the Oval Office with President Trump. He seems like a nice guy, but
he doesn't have a set of balls on him.
He needs a bigger set of balls. Yeah. That's exactly right.
I'm sorry. Balls. I mean, that's not a politically correct thing to say, but
he needs bowling balls instead of tennis balls.
Yeah,
he needs bowling balls instead of tennis balls. That's what he needs.
I second that. I double down on that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's true. Because it's absolutely true, folks. The Quran is very clear. Okay. And I've quoted the Quran many times, but I'm going to quote it again because, there may be new people watching or whatever. In the Quran, Muhammad is speaking. Muhammad, their prophet of God, okay? And in the Quran, he's speaking and he says, I have been made victorious with what? Terror. Muhammad actually said this. I have been made victorious with terror. Now, I don't know if that was in the Quran itself or in the Hadiths or in some of the other Muslim writings, but he said those words. He actually said those words. I have been made victorious with terror. Muhammad was not a nice guy. He was a thief. He was a robber. He was a sexual deviant. I mean, as soon as he comes out of the cave, what did he do? Had sex with his aunt. Wasn't that kind of creepy? I mean, as soon as you come out, you supposedly are in a cave meeting an angel of God, and then you come out of the cave and you have sex with your aunt? What the fuck? That makes no sense. But that's exactly what they wrote. That's exactly what's written down. Yeah, man, he comes out, does the nasty with his aunt. It's like, what the hell? That's crazy. But that's exactly what's written down. So, you know, he was not exactly a nice guy. He was a thief, murderer, killer, rapist, sexual deviant. I mean, if it
name
was,
it, he was. Name it, and he wasn't. Let's put it that
yeah,
way.
name it and he did it. Yeah, exactly. Name it, and he did it. And the thing of it is, though, is that when he went into the cave and talked to supposedly Gabriel the angel doesn't dress him down about all the evil shit he did when he was raiding camel caravans. Really? Not one thing? I mean, he's in there talking to an angel of God, supposedly. And that angel doesn't say, now, you know, Muhammad, you got to stop the killing. You got to stop the thieving. You got to stop the raping. You got to stop the pillaging. You got to stop, you know, all the sexual deviant shit. No, he did not, supposedly. Now, there's a problem, though, as somebody that actually reads history and actually knows history, there's a problem with that story. Does anybody know what the problem is? Because I do. I'll tell you the problem. Here's the problem with the story. The problem with the story is that years before that, David was talking, or let's see, was it David or was it somebody else? We'll go with David until I know better. But David was talking to the angel Gabriel, or somebody was talking to the angel Gabriel. I can't, you know, it could have been somebody else. But anyway, he's talking to the angel Gabriel, right? And he says, why? What took you so long? I prayed and I waited. And what took you? He said, man, there's this hellacious war going on in the heavens, and I literally had to get Michael the archangel to cut me a path to get down here to you. Okay, and you know, whoever was it, whether it was David or whether it was somebody else, he talks to Gabriel and he says, well, you know, are you going to be able to come back? And he said, no, man, there's a huge war going on up there and I got to participate, so I won't be able to come back. Okay, and this was all documented, well documented, supposedly, long before Muhammad even come. Okay, so Muhammad's story of talking to Gabriel is not exactly lining up with history, okay, or at least with the documents we have. All right, so the story doesn't jive, all right? So there's a problem there. So who did he meet? Well, what does Scripture say? Scripture says that the enemy, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, can come as an angel of light. So is it possible that Muhammad met a demon posing as an angel of light? Yeah, it's very possible. And so that's probably what happened, actually. I mean, like I said, man, would an angel of God say it's okay to be perverted, to be a killer, to be a rapist, you know, sexual deviant? I mean, all that, you know, thieving and
oh man, that doesn't sound too kosher, man.
It doesn't sound like that's you know, I would think an angel of God would say, yo, Muhammad, you can't be doing that shit, bro. Okay, if you're going to represent the true God, you got to put all that shit away. But he didn't. He didn't. And then, like I said, in the Hadith, I think it is, or in the Quran itself, it says, I have been made victorious with terror. Muhammad was the very first terrorist. And so, therefore,
you know what? That's a good point. I never thought about that. Terrorism comes from Arab. I mean, they love terrorizing. They love terrorism. And it's,
yeah.
You know.
And they come straight out of the Quran or the Hadith. Well, you know, the Muslims have several writings, but the Quran is like the main book, and then you got the Hadith, and then you got I think some other books, and you know, but it all kind of, you know, it's all canon. In other words, it's all recognized. But the thing of it is, but yeah, I mean, Muhammad said that out of his own mouth. He said, I have been made victorious with terror. He would terrorize camel caravans, and he would terrorize the populations of cities. and forced them to convert to Islam. And if they didn't, they were put to the sword and killed. Okay, and that is the modus operandi of Islam, and it's been the modus operandi of Islam from the beginning, and it still is to this day. And the Quran has not been altered in any way. See, in Christianity, there was a Renaissance. There was a the idea.
Well, Muslims don't admit it, but the Quran went through several changes as well.
It did, but see, then the hardliners took back over and said, we're gonna go by the sword, the book of the sword, which is hardcore Quranism, hardcore Islam, and that will be the prevalent book or books, because and the reason they cite that is sound, because like I said, Muhammad said I was on mouth, I'm a terrorist, I kill people, I rape people, I steal from people, I do all this evil shit. And so that is the impetus, because you want to emulate the prophet. The Muslims want to emulate their prophet. Well, their prophet was not a nice man. Sorry, he wasn't. And so they emulate that because they believe that's what they need to do as a Muslim. And see, that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. And so they're literally stuck in a loop, in a 7th century loop, and it's hard to break out of it. Because people come to me all the time. They say, well, Vaughn, look at Dubai, look at Qatar, look at all these ultra modern cities they've built. And they're beautiful, ultra modern, the finest of amenities that money can buy. The problem is that they're empty. They're empty. There's nobody living in there. All the Muslims are out in the desert, living in tents, drinking camel piss, and living like they did back in the 7th century, back in 640 AD. Yeah, they are. I'm not making it.
I know. Yeah, the way you say it is funny, but it's true. Yeah.
Well, and by the way,
it's funny, but it's true.
It is. But by the way, let me be clear. That's not a slam. That's just I'm being.
That's just the facts. Yeah, and they're proud of it. They love. They enjoy drinking camel piss. They love it too.
They love living.
They love acting like Arabs. They love living like Bedouins. They love living like fucking nomads. Yeah.
No, well, they are nomadic, and they love that ideology. They live that ideology. They eat, sleep, and breathe that ideology. But yeah, I mean, them big fancy cities over there in the Middle East, they're all empty, man. They're all empty. The average Muslim doesn't like that. They're living out in a tent in the middle of the desert, man, because that's how they believe. That's how they believed for thousands of years now. And they're not going to change. You're not going to change them either, because I know there's people that, well, maybe we can change them. Maybe we can, get them to understand. No, you will never get them to understand. They have a totally different mindset than you and me. Okay. Our mindset of peace. Okay. Because I know somebody's going to come along. They're going to say, well, Cran speaks about peace all the time. Yeah, a piece over here, a piece over there, piece over there. Yeah, it's the kind of peace they're talking about. You and I, when we talk about peace, it's where two people sit down at the table and they say, okay, let's hash this out. Their idea of peace is when you're dead and they got all your shit. Okay? It's a totally different mindset. And the Jews over in the Middle East aren't much different. Sorry, but they're not. They believe that mindset too. The Talmud, because the Torah is the original. The Talmud comes along later. The Talmud is not much removed from the Quran, really, because the Talmud says that you can enslave men and women that are not Jewish and then sacrifice them to their God Hashem. Well, I'm not okay with that. I don't know about you, but I'm not okay with that shit. So yeah, the Jews aren't much better. And see, that's the problem with Stu and Nick and people like them. They go after the Talmud, but they won't even touch the Quran. And the Quran is either on a par with it or far superior to it in the way of outright killing and death, destruction. I tell this story a lot because I get a chuckle out of it a little, to be honest. But I mean, you got Thomas Jefferson there, and this sailor comes in all disheveled. And he says, President Jefferson, our men on their ships have been captured. And Jefferson's like, say what? And so he calls in the admirals and he says, I want a copy of the Quran in English now. And he was pissed. and they bring him a copy of the Quran in English, and he's sitting there looking at it. He's like, holy shit. I mean, use modern language here. Holy shit, that's the most vile book I've ever read. And he was serious. He was serious as a fucking heart attack. So he calls the admirals back in. He says, listen, you get every able-bodied man you can get, and I want them ships loaded down with men, and we're going to go get our sailors back, and we're going to go kick these motherfuckers' ass. And that's exactly what they did. And to this day, the U.S. Marines sing the song every day, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Well, what are they singing about? They're singing about when we went over there and kicked Muslim ass and got our sailors back. And they sing it every day since then, since Thomas Jefferson did that. Okay, and that's why I told him on True Social, I said, you don't have to take my word for it. Go read about Thomas Jefferson and what he thought about that shit. Or better yet, go read what Winston Churchill thought about it, because Winston Churchill had a lot to say about it. And I love that. I love the video of Trump where they're talking to him and said, what do you think about the Quran? And Trump's like, well, I don't know what to think about it, but I mean, I see the Middle East, I see all the killing and the wars and stuff. And, and so he's kind of intimating that, he might be heading in the direction of Winston Churchill and Jefferson and all the other people that have picked up a Quran, read the thing and said, oh my God, because I mean, that was my first response. When the trolls mailed me a copy of the Quran in English, and they also sent me a study guide too. They sent me a study guide. They sent me a Quran. And now I already knew some of the really bad parts about the Quran, but I was, well, maybe it's just, maybe they're henpecking, right? Maybe they're just pulling one scripture out, and all the other scriptures around it, say something completely different, or it's taken completely out of context, right? Because that can happen. So I said, well, okay, well, the trolls have sent me this brand spanking new copy of the Quran, so I'll crack that fucker open and I'll read that sumbitch, and we'll see if it's true. Well, I cracked that sucker open, and by God damn it, kill, 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 page after page after page, kill, 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 kill. It's like, oh my God. Thomas Jefferson was right. Winston Churchill was right. All these other people that was talking about it back in the day, they were all right, every single one of them. It's a vile book. It is a book of war, is what it is. You can literally take Sun Tzu's Art of War and the Quran, set them down, and they're pretty similar. Now you say, well, how in the hell can that be? Because it probably was patterned after it, truth be known. Islam is not a religion. Islam is an ideology of world conquest posing as a religion, or, if you prefer, with religious overtones. But it is not a religion. Why? Because a religion makes you look at yourself and your faults and your problems and your needs to be corrected. Okay? Islam doesn't do that. Islam says you're perfect as you are. Go out and slay the enemy, take over their countries, steal all their shit, rape their women, rape their children. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not a genuine religion, because genuine religions make you look in on yourself and find out just how vile and evil you are, and that you need to correct yourself. You need to fix yourself more so than anybody else. And so that's why it cannot be a religion and never will be a religion. And likewise, the Talmud says pretty much the same damn thing, kill them all, let God sort them out, and it's like, well, and enslave too, and enslave Americans too. See, that's the thing that, everybody, oh, well, Vaughn, okay, Jews are controlling the media, and Jews are controlling the government, and Jews are controlling industry, but they're not going to try to kill us or anything. Well, actually, that's what the Talmud says to do. It says to offer them up as a human sacrifice to Hashem, their God. It says it right in the Talmud, man. Sorry. So, I mean, is that much removed from the Quran? No, not at all. Not at all. And so that's why I constantly bring up the fact that they don't belong here. They're in violation of the McCarran-Walters Act, the Act of Immigration and Naturalization, and they need to go bye-bye. All of them. All of them need to go bye-bye. And the communists definitely need to go bye-bye. Oh, which reminds me, a lot of you don't know this information, and you probably won't be able to find it online. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to probably go to a physical library to get it. But in 1933, keep this in your head, in 1933, communists from Russia came over here. By the way, what are they? Jews. They came over here, got tenure in our colleges and universities as professors. They're still here to this day. And so from 1933 until now, they have been teaching their classes communism in a roundabout way, in a secretive way, in a covert way. And this is why, because people have asked me, they said, Vaughn, why in the hell, as all these young college students acting the way they're acting, fast acting to acting, why are they acting that way? I said, well, they've had communism pounded into their brains since 1933. So they're going to keep believing that shit. They're going to take that shit to heart. And they're going to take it with them when they leave college. There might be one or two people that are, protected of the gods or whatever and shielded from that crazy nonsense. But there's going to be a lot of them that succumb to it, sadly. And that's just the way it is. And that's, what do you want me to say? I mean, I got to tell you the truth, right? Now, like I said, I don't know if you'll be able to find that information online or not. You may have to go to a physical library to get it, but it's out there. All right, time for me to go get my food while he's got his food.
Switching off. I tag you in, tag you out.
Yeah, tag in and tag out. That's right.
Made homemade pasta. It's so good.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bike. Everybody party! Look at me! 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 I'm a hot dog!
I really know how to cook, ladies and gentlemen. I make some really fucking good food. I really do. Wow. Fucking tasty. Yeah, we got to honor the past. There's nothing wrong about the past. You should love the past. That's why we have so many problems today, is because no one gives a shit about the past anymore. I mean, that's God's honest truth.
Or they just flat out do not know. I mean, are kids being taught civics anymore? Are they being taught social studies? Are they being taught?
They're being taught communism. That's what the kids are being taught in high school and school in general.
College and now high school, yeah. And somebody told me the other day, said, Bon, you know that kids aren't even being taught how to write cursive anymore. Said,
they don't. Oh, yeah, they stopped doing that when I was in high school. How do you fucking sign your name if you can't write your name in script? The script. That's so fucking stupid.
Folks, if you
know one thing about living on my own and living by myself,
I
miss my mom's cooking.
Yeah.
I miss fucking Thanksgiving dinner, man, and fucking Christmas dinner, Christmas ham, man, and Thanksgiving turkey. That's just corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day, man. I miss that shit, man.
Yeah.
I miss that. I'm not gonna lie. I miss it, man. I really fucking do miss it.
Well, I'm hopeful that one of these days the big family will return.
Amen. Amen, Vaughn. I know it could. I know God. Well, in your case, the gods of creation. I really do believe the gods of creation is going to really really come back for you, Vaughn.
I think you're gonna come back and you're gonna fix some shit. I do believe that.
I'll be a happy little boy if I start seeing some of these trolls fucking drop dead. I know you want them to be sued and taken for everything they got, but some of these, the 99% of your fucking trolls, Vaughn, I'm not trying to make you mad, and I know you're gonna get mad at this, but 99% of your haters, Vaughn, they're basement dwelling fucking scumbags. They don't have money. They live in their mother's basement. They're losers, man. So I mean, I don't know what you're gonna get out of them. Their Xbox, I guess, their mama's Xbox, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing they're gonna be able to give you is a fucking Xbox.
No. One of the conditions if I take them to court, one of the conditions is that they never be allowed on the internet ever again. Or their children, or their children's children, or their children's children's children.
I don't think you can. I don't think I believe in that, Vaughn. I just because someone does something wrong, I don't think you should. I don't think the parents should pay, or their children should pay, or anybody in their family. I mean, if someone commits a crime, I don't know, Vaughn. You're saying that their family's going to pay the money. Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
So what do you mean by children and children's children?
I want these people permanently barred from the internet.
I think they're barred from the internet. They should be fucking sent to the gallows and strung up by a rope and executed. These people shouldn't even have children. Their family name should be stricken from the fucking annals of history.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they should be. That's what should be fucking done. The earth that they stand on should be salt and pillaged, raised, raped, pillaged, and then salted. That's what should be fucking happening to these people, Vaughn. I'm sorry, maybe that's a little too fucking harsh for some of you fucking liberals out there, but that's what I think should be fucking done. I'm sorry.
No, definitely some of them do, because it's a fact that my dad and my mom are dead. My wife might as well be dead.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that one's for you, Brittany.
And they tried to kill me and my kids on numerous occasions. Luckily, they didn't succeed.
Well, that is true. That was attempted murder on their case on that.
Putting my children in the county with the highest level of COVID in it. Am I supposed to believe that was a coincidence? No, that was by design.
That was attempted murder. 100% attempted murder. 100% attempted murder for sure. For sure.
They put them there.
Again, these people don't fucking care. We're talking on deaf ears. It's just it's a shame. It's really fucking, at the end of the day, it's fucking sad and pathetic. But what can you do? I mean, it's going to take an act of the gods to smite these people. Literally, we need a biblical smiting, like back in the day, a good old fashioned God smiting. That's right. What we fucking need. I'm not joking around. We need fucking the God of Israel to come out from the heavens and smite them like the Canaanites. I mean, really.
Well, you don't want the God of Israel coming, because he's going to kill all of y'all if you aren't following all 613 laws. So you don't want his ass. Or the Christian Messiah either. You don't want Jesus either, because Jesus was a Jewish rabbi. You don't want neither one of them motherfuckers coming, because first thing out of their mouth is, did you obey all 613 laws? And you're going to say no, and then they're going to say, bye.
Jesus was no goddamn Jewish rabbi. He was a Greek fucking fag. I'm sick of fucking hearing about it. There's no damn rabbi.
Dude, the Bible says the Sanhedrin called him a rabbi.
No, the people called him a rabbi. The Sanhedrin say, the people say, teacher, my teacher, teach me. Or whatever the fucking translation is. It's not them that say it. It's the assholes that follow him.
I see my puppy over there, and I know what he wants. He wants this tray.
He wants to lick that plate clean,
He
baby.
wants to lick that tray, there, buddy. Don't you, Bubby? Say, I'm going to lick the tray, Daddy. There you go, buddy. That's one of his favorite things to do. Lick the plastic in the tray. Get some of that gravy. That gravy's good, man. That's some good gravy, man. You know, Banquet puts out some pretty good stuff, I got to say. And yes, I know it's fake as hell. Quit it, trolls. I know it's fake, but that's, you know, I don't care. You got to live within your means, right?
It's fake. What do you mean by fake?
Yeah. Have you checked how much a bag of groceries costs these days? You know, $200-$300. You gotta live within your means.
Bakery's not fake. What do you mean by fake?
Well, the trolls are gonna say, "Oh, them TV dinners aren't real meat. They're a bunch of chemicals, et cetera, et cetera." You know.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they say. That's, you know, that's what they say. That's what they say. So, you know, but
let them talk.
Yeah, let them talk. Let them talk.
They're wasting their breath.
Let them talk and prove themselves a fool. Isn't that what the slogan is years ago? Let them talk and prove themselves a fool. There was another one similar to that said, let them open their mouth and remove all doubt. You know, those slogans existed back in the day. What do you want in Sharpie Dog?
I'm gonna have to look again, but it looks like Vaughn is he wearing jeans? I've never seen him wear like denim jeans. Very rarely. It looks like it. And if so, are they jeans from Ma's Closet? Because the design on those pockets, I don't know, folks. I might be wrong. They might not be. I just kind of thought of that as he was leaving the frame. I'm like, are those jeans? Is he wearing blue jeans? Possibly women's jeans? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
These people are gonna get their comeuppance on.
Oh yeah.
I want to go back a bit.
Or the Chris. You know, you got to, you know.
Right there. Those are jeans.
Similar to that said, let them open their mouth and remove all doubt.
Right there. It was actually better just before. I don't know if I can catch it exactly.
TV dinners aren't real meat. They're a bunch of chemicals, etc. TV dinners aren't real meat. There was another
right
one
there.
similar to that said, you gotta live within your means.
Bakery's not fake. What do you mean by fake?
TV dinners aren't real meat. They're a bunch of chemicals, etc., etc.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they say. That's, you know, that's what they say.
He's so hurt by it. Oh god.
That's what they say. So, you know, but
I want to see if he's wearing Ma's jeans.
Let him talk.
Yeah, let them talk. Let them talk.
They're wasting their breath.
Let them talk and prove themselves a fool. Isn't that what the slogan is years ago? Let them talk and prove.
There we go, folks. I don't know, those pockets. I don't know. I think they're definitely jeans. The question is, are those women's jeans? Are those jeans from Ma's Closet? Give me a 1 in the chat if you think they're women's jeans. I don't know. They might not be. But, something's a little footloose and fancy free about that pocket design. That's all I'm saying.
There was another one similar to that said, open their mouth.
Widen the hips, maybe, folks.
Their mouth and remove all doubt.
Anyways, let's move ahead.
It's finances and not expect to get some kind of a payback for that. Can't do it. Okay, that's not how the universe works. Now it's true that evil does, get away with a lot of shit. No doubt about it. That's true. But they don't always get away with it. Eventually it will catch up to them. One must be patient.
You need to learn patience, young Padawan.
Mm-hmm. Yipper.
So how's everything going? How's your financial backers and all that?
Yeah, everything's going all right.
They don't feed you dinner anymore?
Huh?
They don't feed you dinner anymore?
No. Well, they haven't. I don't know. They may, or maybe I'm just going to bed too early or something. I don't know. But they don't do that anymore.
Didn't they used to send you over food every once in a while?
Yeah, every once in a while. Every once in a while. They don't want me talking about them, though. I don't know why. I mean, who cares? But they don't want me. So I'm not going to do it.
And don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it.
Mm. Well, the whole Larry is dead thing kind of blew over, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, I guess that turned out to be a big nothing burger.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
As much as I like Cisco, he listens to a lot of the trolls.
What do they mean? Like, what do they expect to keep? Like, the guy passed away. It's done. It's over. That's the end of the story. Like, what are they expecting? Like, that big nothing burger. Nothing developed out of that story. What? Idiots.
Saying, I know the trolls are fucking lying sacks of shit. So I know nothing. Whatever the trolls say, I just go with the opposite. I go with the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
If the trolls say that it's going to rain today, then I know it's going to be a nice sunny day outside.
It's going to be a nice sunny day. That's right. It's going to be a nice sunny day.
They're fucking wrong, buddy boy.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking wrong for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a beautiful day. And it is a beautiful day out there. Sun's are shining. Birds are chirping.
Von's going to prison today. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Turns out Vaughn wins his court case. Yeah, Vaughn's going to prison today. Yeah, it turns out Vaughn won his court case.
Vaughn wins his court case, right. But you know what's really going to make him cry, John? You know what's really going to make him cry? What's really going to make him cry is when I win that goddamn Powerball.
Oh. I can't wait to see the fucking look on Secular's face on that one. His dick might shrivel up and fall off when that happens. I don't know. Well, I don't even know if he has a dick or not, but he might quite literally commit suicide if that happens, to be honest with you. He might actually kill himself. I think he will be so fucking sad and depressed on that he might just take his life.
I don't know.
Because he knows that his days are numbered. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. When he got captured, he was in prison. Hillary was like, get that fucker dead because the secrets are going to be spilled. Right? Mm-hmm. So Secular knows that if you win that Powerball and the Mega Millions and the fucking publishing clearance house, he knows that you're going to have a fucking fleet of lawyers.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Chrysler, Ernie Chrysler.
Yeah,
hello.
Chrysler.
Hello.
Yep. Be
Do you have a
pounding down
warrant
his
for your
door.
arrest?
Them and the county mounties will be right there at his door, buddy. Yes, sir.
Ooh,
And he'll go to
boy.
prison. And where he belongs.
You might as well just put the fucking 38 special in your mouth now, bud. That's just it's over for you.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, there's
over.
nothing
Yeah,
left
buddy.
to do.
Yeah, because
I
it's
mean,
over.
I don't condone that type of action, but for you, man, you're gonna have a hard time getting through life once Vaughn. That's why you can let.
If Von Helton won the Powerball or whatever the fuck it's called, the Publisher Clearinghouse, the whole gambit, I guarantee you my life would not be affected. Vaughn would still be an idiot. You will still be an idiot. And you'll be producing mediocre content continuously. Absolutely nothing is going to change at all. Just saying.
Now, and you can all giggle like little schoolgirls because Vaughn's powerless and Vaughn doesn't have the ability to do anything. But once Vaughn has the ability to do something, ooh boy, ooh boy.
Wait till all them hardcore criminals find out all the shit you've done to little kids, there, trolls.
Yeah.
What you did to my kids, man. They ain't gonna like you very well. You know, say what you want about criminals, but if they find out you mess with kids,
They usually take care of the pedophiles real easy. Like,
mm-hmm.
It's funny. You could be the most sick, fucking evil bastard, but if you're a pedophile, they just fucking end you. It's funny how that works.
They'll shank you, buddy. Yes, buddy, they will.
How did they... Wait a minute. How did it end up that everyone's a pedophile now? For what they did to his kids? What is he talking... What, your kids are in a better home? Due to your own negligence? Your own fail? Produce their win? And somehow we're pedophiles? Like, I don't... Folks, it's the shit abyss. You can't... See, I'm getting sucked in. I can't...
Mm-hmm.
Ernie Chrysler, man. I almost kind of want to feel bad for the prick. I kind of, not really, but almost. I don't know.
Kind of not. Kind of not.
He had it coming.
He got it coming. That's right. He got it coming. If he doesn't get the chair, you know, but he's got it coming.
We got another thing coming.
We got another
thing coming.
I'm gonna get the chair.
Another Judas Priest song. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the chair, folks. I'm gonna get the chair for hurting Von Helton's feelings many years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, all right.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you can't sit there and get on Skype and plot to destroy man's family and destroy his finances, and not expect the universe to come back on you over that, because they're just gonna. That's just the way it is. Whether it's me or whether it's something else, it doesn't matter. But eventually, it's going to catch up to you. That's just the way the things are, man. Karma is a bitch. Karma will catch up to you, whether you like it or not. And that's just the way it is, man. You know. I'm going to go give this to the puppy also, because
why not give puppy?
I am out of Mountain Dew, so I got to go get a Mountain Dew.
That's a sin there, Vaughn. That's a fucking sin.
Mom jeans. Mom jeans.
Vaughn's living in sin because he don't have no damn Mountain Dew.
Mom jeans, folks. I don't know.
And
Maybe
it feels good to him. So, anywho,
I did not know that, Vaughn. Did not know that.
Yeah. It's amazing. Amazing. It's amazing. Where you at, Jesse Lee? You need to come to Freedom Religion, Jesse Lee.
Could you imagine him as a fucking Freedom Religion guy?
Dude, if Jesse,
that would be something else, man.
If Jesse Lee Peters become a member of Freedom Religion,
you might just win you might just break the internet on that one.
I might break the internet on that shit. Yeah, I might break the internet on it. Because, I mean, he's got a huge following, and, you know, people trust him because, I mean, he's kind of like me. He doesn't lie. You know, he gets on there, he tells you the truth, whether he likes it or not, whether you like it or not. He tells you the truth. And so, I mean, you know, oh my gosh, dude, if he became a member of Freedom Religion, he would break the internet. He'd be like, wait, you did what? Yeah. It's like, man, I want the truth. I got the truth, and now I've got the truth, and now you can have the truth too. All you got to do is change over. Do the big switch, man. No dogma, no drama. Only 4 rules no money to spend. You don't have to spend no money. Don't have to do all this weird shit or crazy shit. Don't have to do any of that. I mean, if you wanted to, you could convert to freedom religion. Say, hey, I'm converting. I accept y'all, and you could just sit in your chair and not do a damn thing. You don't have to do anything. And for some of the people that have to go through all these rituals and all these things that they got to do and shit, that sounds pretty enticing. Because I mean, you know, if you got to dress up in a certain dress, and you got to wear a certain hat, and you got to do this, and you got to, and it's like, man, and freedom religion's over here saying, no, I do any of that shit. We just want your loyalty. We don't want your money. We don't want sacrifice. We don't want any of that shit. We just want your loyalty. And boom, it's easy peasy when you got somebody that's kind of bowed down with a bunch of stuff, rules and regulations, and all this stuff that you got to do. Then it's like, hey, man, you know, it sounds pretty good. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to do nothing. They just want to do loyalty. And if they get it, then you know they'll help you. They're committed to helping you. They'll fix all the broken in life and put you on the right path, and you know tell you things and show you things and help you grow as a human being, and even as a spiritual being, help you grow in both ways. So there's that. Yeah. No talk about it.
All right, yeah, I think so.
So what's the deal, man? Are you going back with the ex? Are you going on with somebody new? Are you going with the lady? What are you going to do?
Salamantu?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know either, man.
I'm not good with women, Vaughn.
Apparently, I'm not either because I mean, look at me. I ain't got nobody. So, of course, I really can't have nobody because if I had somebody, they would try to get inside her head and screw her head up like they did poor Andrea.
So would screw her up like poor Andrea?
Oh yeah, they find out where she was, who she was, and mess her head all up and shit. And that's a bad thing. So, you know, I gotta wait until these fuckers are at least behind bars before I do anything. But my thrust, if I go after these clowns, is to kick them off the internet for life. These are them, their children, their relatives, anybody you know that they can contact to get on the internet for them, bar and say blocked. Now, no way will they be able to communicate on the internet ever again. Not even my relative, not even my friend, nobody will be able to help them get back on the internet again. Because people get on the internet to destroy other people's lives should never ever be allowed on the internet ever again.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is, man. That's the way I feel. That's the way I feel that. And so one of my goals, if I do take them to court, that they never be allowed on the internet ever.
That sounds good.
So,
and that would help me out too because a lot of your haters are my haters. So.
Correct. And if they're not able to get back on the internet, or they're not able to get through a friend's account or anything like that, then that would go a long way to making it easier for people to live a decent life and then actually enjoy the internet again. You know, because at this point you can't enjoy the internet because of these trolls and haters. You can't enjoy it, and so we need to get back to where we can actually enjoy the internet again. Hopefully soon. Hopefully real soon. And then again, the guys may just go to sports shirts and they just all drop that way. You never know. You never know what the hell's going to happen. It's like, hey, wait a minute, I got to sue something like that. Not too late.
We need rape, pillage, raised, and assaulted. That's the one that we need. Rape, pillage, raised, assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Put a cap on it, and that's it. That's the way it needs to be. Some people are going to say, Vaughn, how do you believe in that? How can you go biblical with that? I'm saying that's if God of Israel wiped out the Canaanites for the minute shit that they did, the trolls went above and beyond the petty fucking bullshit that the Canaanites were doing. Okay? So to me, it calls for it. It calls for it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Way beyond what the Canaanites and Mennonites.
I'm just saying, biblically speaking, we need to go biblical on their ass.
Yeah,
the gods of creation, the gods and goddesses of creation.
Yeah, what the fuck was that movie?
Need to go biblical.
What was that movie? I forgot the damn movie. John Travolta and the black dude.
John Travolta and the black dude.
Yeah, what was the movie?
Hold on a second.
You gotta Google it. Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to fucking look it up.
I thought you knew it.
1 second.
The black guy.
What was the name of the movie with John Travolta and the black dude?
There are several movies featuring John C. Reilly and a black co-star.
No, that's not. What was the name of the movie with John Travolta with the black guy?
I think you're referring to Holmes and Watson, 2018, or Step Brothers.
They think I'm saying John O'Reilly. Yes, I'm not saying John O'Reilly. I'm saying John Travolta, the actor.
I think you mean John C. Riley.
No, that's not what I mean.
No,
What a
John
fucking
Travolta. God.
Travolta, John Travolta.
John Travolta.
That's my boy. Him a good doggy. Him's a good doggy. Let's see if we
Let
can.
me ask the AI on this.
There he is. They said that's a doggy.
What should the punishment be for someone to harass a man's family and cause their wife to go insane?
Ooh, good question.
Oh, it's not working.
Nope.
What should the punishment be for someone who destroys a man's family and causes his wife to go insane?
That's a serious offense. The punishment should fit the severity of the harm caused. Consideration should be given to criminal charges, such as assault or harassment, and civil lawsuits for damages. A thorough investigation and trial would determine the appropriate punishment.
Even AI knows. Even AI knows.
Yeah. They know, but they won't say.
Yeah.
They know, but they won't say.
If a criminal harasses a person for over 20 years and causes their wife to be driven insane, shouldn't they face the death penalty?
That's a severe case of harassment. In some jurisdictions, like Texas, continuous harassment can lead to felony charges, punishable by life imprisonment. The death penalty might not be applicable, but a lengthy prison sentence could be.
Yeah.
Well, lengthy prison sentence would be a given. I mean, you know, but is there other penalties involved? That's the question. But obviously, a lengthy prison sentence would be kind of, you know.
Is it legal to harass someone on the internet?
No, it's not legal to harass someone online. Cyberstalking and harassment are federal crimes, punishable under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act and state laws. Consequences include fines, imprisonment, and civil lawsuits. Report incidents to authorities and online platforms.
What if the authorities that you report them to don't do anything about it?
That's frustrating. If authorities don't act, consider filing a civil lawsuit, seeking a restraining order, or reporting to online platforms abuse teams. You can also reach out to advocacy groups or online harassment support organizations for help.
Ain't no one gonna do shit. Seems like a lot of people don't want to fucking do anything about it.
No, they don't. And that's unfortunate. Evil gets away with it again and again and again. But you know what? There's a destroyer coming. And when that destroyer gets here, evil ain't going to get away with shit no more. Because they're going to be gone. And I mean gone. Now, normally, when the destroyer comes, we get gone too. But this time, it's going to be different. I actually argued on behalf of the human race and said, hey, this time it ain't our fault. We were manipulated by these 300 elite families for thousands of years in some cases, because Rothschild and Rockefellers apparently go way back there.
Well, they're lizard people.
Well, according to Robert Morningsky, they go way back, all the way back to the Middle East.
I'm starting to believe more and more in David Icke. Maybe they are fucking reptiles, man.
I did well. I said very similar. Just yesterday, I was on True Social, and I said very similar. because I mean, somebody pointed out some things, and I'm like, if you'd have caught me 10 years ago about the whole David Icke thing, I'd probably laughed in your face. But when you see just how evil and just how despicable, and then you add on top of it the fact that they drink the blood and they eat the flesh, and it's like, man, maybe they really are fucking lizards. I mean, how, it becomes a trade-off. Maybe they really are lizards, or or maybe they just got so much reptilian DNA in their blood that they mimic these reptilians, because that's a possibility. But it's just, but I mean, when you see the level of evil that these humans are capable of, it's like, where is that coming from? Obviously it's coming from demonic forces, but, the idea that they would do it, because, humans are supposed to have an internal clock that says, hey, wait a minute, motherfucker, you're doing evil here. Stop that shit. And yes, I know some humans can tune that shit out and just go on ahead and do it anyway. That's true. But by and large, the vast majority of people is like, no, man, fuck that. I ain't going to go out here and intentionally harm somebody. Fuck that noise. And it's that voice inside them, that alarm clock inside them that tells them, don't be doing that stupid shit. So maybe they are reptiles. Fuck, hey, you never know. Maybe they are reptilians. Maybe David Icke is right, and they're down in the basement turning into a fucking lizard. Hey, you never know. You never know. They're pretty evil. I know that. I mean, if they're drinking the blood and eating the flesh of innocent little babies, that's pretty sick. That's some pretty sick and twisted shit right there. And that's what allegedly some of these.
Oh, Vaughn, you're gonna fucking shit a brick sideways on this.
Oh, yeah. Now, more good news.
Bad news. Kentucky lawmakers vote to protect LGBT. Kentucky Republican lawmakers have passed a measure protecting conversion therapy for LGBTQ youth. Part of the bill will also outlaw use of Medicaid funds to pay for will also help fund gender affirming health care for transgender people.
Where in
they're going in Kentucky, they're going full on fag.
Well, where is Rand Paul? Where is Mitch McConnell? They're all hiding under their desk, I guess, over this.
I don't know. All right, Vaughn, you want to play Borderlands?
We can, yes, sir.
Are you afraid that your computer might blow up?
No, the computer won't blow up. Remember, we played Borderlands and did the show at the same time. So
I'm gonna log into my Elder Scrolls real fast just to get my daily reward.
Right.
And then I'm gonna switch over to go to Borderlands. We'll play some Borderlands.
All right. You want to end the show then, because this is about Patty's Day.
It's up to you. You want to keep the fucking rolling, or?
Well, I mean, Borderlands has nothing to do with Patty's Day, so
why not?
Then
I don't know. It's up to you. It's your channel. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Well, we'll end the show, and then I'll open a new StreamYard and give you the link, and then that way we can talk while we play Borderlands.
Let's do some Borderlands, man.
All right, dude.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll see you in a few.
You got it.
All right.
Peace out.
Yep. Peace out.
Make sure everyone subscribe to Von Helton here on Odyssey. Give the $10 a month. You get some perks. You get able to comment, chit chat, and all that. So hit that subscribe button, guys.
And maybe even a custom video just for you.
Ooh,
there you go.
For you.
Just for you. That's right. All right. Anyway, yeah, but we are going to get out of here and play some Borderlands. And we tried the Elder Scrolls Online, but Elder Scrolls Online, for whatever reason, if I try to play it and have a browser open, my CPU just buries in red. Why? Do not know. But it's bizarre. But yeah, it buries the needle. I've never seen anything like it. But now, if I play Borderlands or I play some other computer game, I can have the browser open with no problem. It might bounce around in the red a little bit, but it isn't going to bury, so I don't know what's causing that. It's really bizarre. I've tried Googling it, I Bing it. I don't Google it. I tried Binging it and never really seen anything that would resolve the situation, but I'll keep trying. Anyway, that ends the St. Patty's Live show. I hope you learned something. I hope you were edified in some way. I hope that, we we maybe even made you laugh a little bit or something, hopefully. And because laughter is the best medicine, they say. And so with that, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to wish you all a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Miss Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I am so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Red Rollies.
It's a Red Roller right there. It's a perfect cigarette.
Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Red Rollies.
No!
Do. You see Pete Steele there in his prime. Amazing. Well, they got effects here now. Retouch? Oh, that's the filters. Wow. It like softens my bags. Wow. Hi, Butt Chug. Wow. So that's what filters are. Turn it off, you could see my real face. Wow, that's crazy. It totally smooths out stuff. Yeah, she does. I can see that she does use them, Butt Chug. That's interesting. Well, I ain't using filters. Fuck that. 21 people, what's up? How you doing? I did this because I was requested to keep the channel in the algorithm. Hi, Sonia. What's up, Ansia? I was told to do this to keep the fucking channel in the algorithm, so here I am. Yeah, that's right. Real men don't use filters. Real women don't, too, I would say. Now, those AI filters can be really fun, actually. Like, there's this messy sweet spot woman, and she's an older black woman, and she uses the youth filter. Thank you, Ansia, for a gifted membership. Thank you. No, Shani is done. She's like, she's going through a flare-up. She gets these like 1 to 2 times a month, and sometimes even more. And basically all she can do is just lay down and sleep. Shanzel is forcing her GIMP to live stream. Well, you could say that. I didn't want to do this. I didn't feel like doing this at all. Because I don't like being alone in a chat room. It triggers me really bad. But as long as there's some nice people, I think I can handle it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Bad Wolf is in the house. We could tell because they popped that shit. Thank you for that. So, good to see you, Bad Wolf. So, I watched her latest video. She says feels better, honey. I watched her latest live stream, which was, like, pretty embarrassing. She's trying to hide the fact that she's really miserable. Like, really. Had a flare-up myself, so I'm going to bed early today. Oh, Ansia, do you have fibro, Ansia? Hi, Aaron. Hi, Laura. It was disgusting the way she was sucking her fingers. I can't fucking bear it. You're right, Butt Chug. The open mouth That shit is like, oh my God, it's so hard to listen to. It's really gross. Hi, Catherine. Catherine is a good video game. Disgusting the way she was sucking her fingers. It just like, I can't. The finger sucking's really bad. Like someone surely paid for that. Probably. Told her do that. Yes, fibromyalgia. Me and Gorth and migraine, so I am disabled. Been for 2 years or so, 3. Wow, I had no idea that you had fibro too. It's fucking debilitating disease. Horrible. Can you put some music? Nah, unfortunately, the YouTube does not like that. If I was on TikTok, I could. But unfortunately, no. Aussie Chick 888, thank you for the hearts. What's up? So I was watching Foodie, and she's got this butter chicken deal, and she's struggling through it because it's like it's so hot, and just the lip smacking is so much. And then she goes into reminiscing about Cuba. Go figure. She's been reminiscing a lot. But a positive thing with Salah, okay, she had an itchy back, and Salah came in and gave her an itch down, you know? Robin has wet KFC farts. Woo! Rough. It's just a changing of weather back and forth, not a flare. Get up and move, she'll feel better. Well, I don't force people to do anything. They're going to do what they want to do, and that's fine. She's reminiscing a lot about old times, and she said, oh, well, we might just end up in Canada, me and Salah together. And now she's saying that could happen just for the simple fact that her aunt is getting older, and she might have to take care of her aunt. Yeah, I think we're going to have a new Canada arc, because I don't know if it's because she doesn't feel like being in Kuwait or what the deal is, but, well, there's the visa run, too. That's fair. We can't make people do shit. That's right. We all have had wet fast food farts. We just don't chart ourselves on camera while sealing. Exactly, Butchug. It's true. She's planting seeds, getting Sam back in her sick aunt. Maybe. Getting Sam back. Maybe. Sorry, this is so fucking uncomfortable. There, we'll do it that way. The change in weather can absolutely F with your arthritis and fibro. Give grace. That's absolutely right, Wookie Lover. Yeah, it can be really, really... Because I've been with Shani, it'll be 7 years, and I have seen what she goes through. It's fucking rough. God, I'm so bored of Foodie Beauty. I know, Rachel. It's the same fucking bullshit every time, and now it's reminiscing about old stuff. And do you know King Von? If you mean Von Helton, yeah. Hi, Todd. Good morning, Todd. What are you up to today, Dave? I don't know. We'll see. Is it getting bad in the U.S.? Trump's doing good stuff, in my book. I get stiff after sitting still. Yeah, I'm done talking about that. You look so much like Ted Nugent. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you, Lori. King Von is one of the goats of rap, R.A.P. No, I don't know who that is. And I told, what the hell, watermelon? You're getting a big watermelon. He came right in front of me. Look at this baby girl. You want to be a star? That was kind of a Chantal type thing. I told you she wouldn't last more than 12 hours of health food. Yeah, that's right, Wookie. 100%. Do you have a problem with OnlyFans shit? What? No, not at all. That's a very viable career. Is everything okay? Yeah, we're doing good. How old are you and Shani? I'm 40 and she's 41. I'm 40 going on 41. She's 41 going on 42. Grace, yes, but our mind is the enemy. We have to get up and move when we feel that way at least once a week. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just venting personal struggles. I'm sorry. No, go for it. That's perfectly fine. Up close and personally, watermelon. I know that was very, yeah. Hey, Sabella, having a lovely blizzard here. And you're having a blizzard? Holy shit. I'm sorry. Our weather is starting to change to spring. Daryl, Walking Dead. Oh my God. I see that. I totally see that. Especially my eyes. When my eyes get baggy, I could be like his brother. Sabella's back. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, we haven't seen you. It's going to be 70s in New York. Awesome. I never knew that Jules paid you to drink bong water for $5. That's great. And a hot chip, too. That's correct. I did that. It wasn't bad. Yeah, and Wookie Lover, you're stuck working, too. That's dog shit. 65 yesterday and today a blizzard. That's crazy, Sabella. Start acting, brother. I want to, cool skater. I want to. I used to love Trump, but now he wants to invade Canada. That's not okay. I have lots of friends who live there and are anxious. Yeah, the Canada thing, the North American Union stuff, I can't believe he's for that, but he is. I think what he's thinking is let's make America, all of America, North America, great again. So bring all the policies to Canada and Mexico. But guess what? That's part of the New World Order plan, is to make North America one. But the policies he's putting forth for the tariffs and stuff, it's encouraging Buy American, because all American prices are going down. So, double-edged sword. He's a perfect gray mason. I don't have any eggs. JMC here. Yeah, okay. Did you vote for him? No, I didn't. I voted for Kamala Harris. I voted for the matriarchy. Why do you say you can't make or encourage movement? I'm not talking about that. You voted for Trump. That's cool, Toodles. That's fine. He has a crush on Shanny. Oh, that JMC guy? Yeah, I know he does. North and South, we're America's bro. We're the America's bro. Yeah. Jules paid him $5. Yes, she did. He didn't want to invade Canada, be real. I know. I don't agree. I don't think he wants to invade Canada. Hi, Jesus is king. That's a correct statement. Sorry, but screw that. No interest in becoming the 51st state. Right. If you're not for it, then fuck that. But part of the New World Order shit is doing that. Making the NAU, the North American Union. So he's being a Mason. Rev, you've really voted for C. I voted for Kamala for the matriarchy. I am pro-woman leadership at this point because men fuck it up. He never means anything he says. How's your job going, Rev? My job's going good. Perfect. Go to acting classes or improv, yeah. We're going through such a fully stocked fridge, deep freeze, fully stocked cupboard, and Gracie's got enough food for 3 months. That's good, Sabella. Do you see she hasn't lost weight, right? Come on, buddy. We all see. Are you fucking crazy? You're dumb, Sock. I thought you were supposed to be a nice person. The matriarchy didn't want Kamala. I guess not. And that's fine. I voted for her, and I don't regret it, really. Israel ends up ruling the country. Correct, Mark. No, Kamala fucked up our state. She's bad news. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I didn't vote for Kamala Harris. I didn't. I voted for the matriarchy. They want the planet divided into 10 sections. That's correct, Troy Coate. That's right. Club of Rome plan. You have to vote America, not man or woman, whatever. I want Candace Owens to run for president next cycle. A lot of people like Candace. Sock goes back and forth. Maybe tomorrow be nicer. Maybe. We'll see. Jesus rules. Yes, he does. She does look smaller. You guys are fucking dumb. She does look smaller. They say I haven't lost weight either, but the scale was weight yesterday. Disagrees with their delusions. They do that to you too, Sabella? I'm sorry. It's stupid. You believe your own eyes, and I believe my hands, because I'm touching her, and it's nice. Lisa, Left Eye Lopez for president. Yeah, she was cool. I'm not voting for a woman as long as we can do the job. You live East or West Coast? I'm East Coast. Northeastern Pennsylvania. Matriarchy, yikes. Women would just argue and get nothing done. God, Nathan, you're full of shit. Sorry. Jesus loves everybody. Sometimes it's just bad angle, but I'll make her look bigger. I look terrible on camera. What the fuck? Whatever. Hey, Sabella, ask Rev what he thinks about Nick. Yeah, fuck Nick. He can suck my dick. Do you know, Sabella, that he's been saying that Shani sells her Ozempic? Did you know that? He can suck my dick. You like moonshine? No. Not now. I drank Everclear, I think, once. Why did she take down her first progress picture? It was side-by-side Ozempic. What are you talking about, take back her progress picture? She didn't do that. You just make shit up. Is Jesus a woman? No. Is Rev hot or not hot, or is it just me? Some people think I'm hot. Some chicks that dig guys with long hair think I'm hot. Nick is his own person. I rarely tune into his videos. All right, no problem then, Sabella. That's what he's been saying. He's been saying that Shani is selling her Ozempic. The black nobility is the 13 families this is good stuff, are in charge of London finance. The Vatican is in charge of religion, U.S. and the military. Troy's laying it down. I'm not against Jesus because he's not a woman. I'm talking about earthly leadership. This is enough. This chat's way too much. I wanted to do this video because Shani's feeling like shit, and we gotta keep her in the algorithm. So I watched the Foodie Beauty fucking dog shit, and she's reminiscing about Canada, reminiscing about Cuba, and that's about it. She's boring as fuck. She eats her food with her mouth open, so it's, you hear that. Her face looks like, whoa. And now I know about this retouch. Wow. That makes me look a lot younger. I'm not going to use filters. Thank you for all the numbers on the way out. Please hit up the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. And I love you guys. And I'll probably, I might do like a Terminator Resistance stream because I really like that game. I have to get better at bartering and crafting because I'm not into that whole crafting shit. I never have been. I like shooters where you get your guns and you shoot. So I kind of have to get used to that type of shit, but I want to do Terminator Salvation and also Alien Isolation I want to do too. I'm going to go for now because this is just stressful. It's, yeah, of course we get the biggest numbers we've had in a long time, but I'm peacing out for now and I'll probably be back.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Andrea said you can never give her an orgasm. Well, that doesn't even make sense because she has 3 kids by him.
She had 3 kids, dude. How the fuck? What do you think an orgasm is? An orgasm is when the egg drops, dude. That's what an orgasm is when the egg drops.
You're a moron.
It's like egg drop soup, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. And this stupid ass troll said, you don't have to have an egg to drop. Yeah, okay, you can have an orgasm without an egg dropping. That's true.
Okay, I guess I didn't. Did I finish now? I thought I finished. I guess I didn't add it to the list. Let's take a look here. We got one more Von Helton thing going on. Let's see. There it is. Sorry, I forgot to add it to the list, folks. I don't know if this one's any good. We're going to skim through it. And it's his most recent morning coffee. So, it says, die, goy, die. So, you know it's going to be a good one, folks. Thanks for sticking around. I know we had one connection issue there, but usually if that happens and the audio messes up, just refresh. Unfortunately, I swear it's YouTube side. My side, everything's going good. The internet's running fine. So, I don't know why it does that. I should contact YouTube, maybe try to figure it out. But in any event, if it does happen, just refresh. Let's go forward with this and see what Vaughn has to say. Ooh, there we go.
Why is that unhealthy? It's not unhealthy. However, I have a manwich this morning, so that should be healthy, right? Because a sandwich is a sandwich, but a manwich is a meal. But yeah, we're having a manwich this morning, so bon appetit. Anyway, well, as you can tell from my opening picture, my icon for this video, and there it is. Die goy die. I have some breaking news to tell you that you're not gonna like. So let's do the official intro. All right, let me grab this here and pull it up, because and keep in mind this is going to be another I was right. It's just I'm not officially calling it an I was right, but it's an I was right, because this is something and it's not just me this time. It's something that everybody's been saying, So I can't take full credit. Everybody's been saying it, but it's here. It's finally here. Unfortunately, as soon as I find it, where the hell is it? There it is. There it is. Let me put it over here. So my worst fears have been proven to be true. And Stu Peters and Nick Fuentes is in on this one, and a bunch of other patriots that warned about this have, and begged and pleaded and cajoled and said, hey, this is not a good idea, but well, hell, I'm calling this video die for a reason, and I'm going to show you right now what that reason is. Let me pull this up right here. And we're going to zoom in so you can read it. Wonderland breaking. All right. Iran's Revolutionary Guards have been put on missile systems on full alert. A joint U.S.-Israeli attack on Iran is possible. U.S. troops near Yemen are on high alert. Netanyahu has entered the operations room, which means he's getting ready to attack. Trump warns Iran will be responsible if Houthis retaliate for the Yemen attack. U.S. MQ-4C Triton drone has been surveilling Iran's Bushehr nuclear site for hours. Growing chatter suggests something major is unfolding over Iran. All right, and this is from Laura Logan. She's not a Trump hater, obviously. So so what is it? This is truth. This is truth. Yeah. Well. Let's all go back to the news. Are you all ready? You guys okay with that shit? Let's all go back to the news. People have been killing each other for thousands of fucking years, but we're going to go over there and die for them anyway. Even though we ain't got no dog in that fight at all. None, zero. Well, if Iran gets nuclear missile, we're going to punch it at the U.S. and then we shoot them down. We have Patriot missile systems. Okay, some of the finest in the world. If they launch missiles at us, we just shoot the fuckers down. Iran is not like Russia or China. Okay, they don't have thousands and thousands of warheads on each missile like Russia and China does. If they launch a missile, it's one fucking missile, and we just shoot the damn thing down. It's not like China or Russia, because China and Russia have ICBMs that have hundreds of different warheads on them. Iran's missile is one missile. Okay, we just shoot the damn thing down. So it's not like China or Russia. It's not the same type of systems. Anyway, the point is that yeah, we're here, man. We're here. And it's like, oh shit. What do you do? Have I not warned you about this? And to their credit, Nick Woodies has warned you about this. Stu Peters has warned you about this. Many other patriots have warned you about this. Get ready. They're going to take us to war. And well, here you go. Let's all go die for you. You ready? Let's do it. Because if Netanyahu, it says Netanyahu has entered the operations room, which means he's getting ready to attack. Trump warns that Iran will be responsible if Houthis retaliate for the Yemen attack. Okay, so there you go. What more do you need? What more needs to be said? A joint U.S.-Israeli attack on Iran is possible, and U.S. troops Here, Yemen are on high alert. Well, first of all, that's part of the problem. Why the fuck are we in Yemen? Why are we in Yemen? Of you? The law's not over there. Any American that goes over there is a stupid fool. Because the Muslims will kill you and the Jews will spit on you. Why the fuck are you over in the Middle East? Get your ass back home where you belong. We're giving billions of dollars. We're giving billions of dollars to people that spit on us. Literally spit on us. Why? Why are we doing that, man? Why the fuck are we doing that? Why are we giving money to people that spit on us and call us goyim, which, by the way, is a derogatory term? Why? Why do we do that? Somebody explain it to me. Explain it to my face. What's that? Ben Shapiro. Hey, Ben Shapiro, why don't you tell me to my face why I'm giving you billions of my tax dollars so y'all can spit in my face? Huh? Got an answer for that, Ben? Give me an answer, bro. Give me an answer for that. Because I got the videos to prove it. I got the videos to prove it. And I've got Sam Samuels, who comes on my show, or at least he did. I don't know about now, but he did. And tell you flat out to your face that we don't want America's money. We don't want America there. We don't want them meddling in our affairs. Get the fuck out. And I'm like, yes, sir, absolutely. Let's get the fuck out. I agree with that 100%. We got no business being over there. They've killed each other for thousands and thousands of years. We literally have no dog in that fight. We need to get the hell out of there and come back home. But here we are, man. We're at the brink of World War III. Oh, I'll never get us into World War III. Isn't that what Trump said? I'll never get us into World War III. What is this here? What is this here? Come on now. Iran's Revolutionary Guards have put all missile forces on full alert. We're getting ready to go to World War III, folks. That's what we're getting ready to fucking do. Absolutely, that's what we're getting ready. And this is Laura Logan. She is not a Trump hater. This is not a Trump hater. Okay? So don't hand me no bullshit. Iran's Revolutionary Guards have put all missile systems on full alert. This is from this guy up here. I don't know who that is, but whatever. But yeah. And we've even got a drone over there watching the nuclear sites. $92 comments. 440 retweets, 979 likes. I wish my post got that. Why did my post get that? Oh yeah, because the Google algorithm blocks it. I wish Truth Social would block the Google algorithm so people see my shit. Can you all get on that for me, please? I would really appreciate it. When Gab blocked the Google algorithm, I went from 100 views to 1,000, almost overnight. Amazing how that shit works, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? Block the Google algorithm so people can see my shit, please. True Social. You don't care. I mean, I like True Social. I don't hate you. I love True Social. Even. It's a great place. The thing of it is that nobody can see my shit because of the damn Google algorithm. Block that shit so people can see me. That would be nice. Netanyahu has entered the operations room. Well, la-dee-da. La-dee-da, motherfuckers. Let's all go die for the Jews, right? Let's go die for the Jews, man. You know, I mean, it ain't like we haven't already. Let's do it again. The dancing Israelis. Yay. Dancing Israelis, man. Yeah, I ain't lost nothing over in the Middle East, have you? I ain't lost a damn thing over there. Why are we over there? Let's get the hell out of there and come back home. Where we belong. Growing chatter suggests something major is unfolding over Iran. Well, of course. The very thing he promised not to do, get us into World War III, is exactly what he's getting ready to do. Because you know damn good well, as soon as we hit Iran, all the other Muslim countries are going to light up like a damn Christmas tree. Yeah, they fucking are. Yes, they fucking are. Now, the question is, what is Russia going to do about this shit? Because Russia and Iran have been pretty tight here lately. So what the fuck is going to go on there? Well, that's a damn good question now, isn't it? That's a damn good question. Now, Trump said that his phone call with Putin was very productive. But did they talk about the? Well, yeah, it did say they talked about the Middle East, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It did say that. So my bad. It did say they were talking about the Middle East. So maybe Trump and Putin has worked something out. I hope so, because an attack on Iran could start World War III, just like that, man. Just like that. The very thing he said he didn't want to do, right? Yeah. The very thing. And the very thing that Putin warned about doing. Putin agrees with me. You don't start World War III, because if you start World War III, it's the end of all life on Earth. And yes, plants and animals too. Duh. It's the end of all life on Earth. Remember what the Vedic text said. These people that came before us, the humans that were here before us, they had craft called Vimana craft, okay? Spacecraft, I'm assuming, or aircraft at least. And these Vimana craft had nuclear weapons. Weapons that, quote, shone like the sun. Well, what is that? That's a nuclear weapon. Duh. Okay. And they fired all these weapons at each other and wiped their ass out. And wiped themselves out. Do we really want to go down that path a second time? I don't think so. I think that's pretty stupid, really. You know, holy shit, we don't need the destroyer. We're going to destroy our own damn selves, just like those people in the Vedic text did. Launching all them damn nuclear missiles at each other. And now we're going to waltz down the same path? Yeah, that's pretty stupid. That's pretty damn stupid. But here we are. Here we fucking are, boys and girls. Oh, boy, you're great. And if they hit that nuclear power plant with a nuclear tipped missile, well, let's just say there won't be an Iran. There also won't be a Saudi Arabia. There also won't be, I mean, there will be nothing left, man. Now you say, well, Vaughn, how can that be? Because it's compounded, okay? If you have a nuclear site and then you add a nuclear tipped missile onto it, actually a nuclear tipped missile that has multiple warheads, what you create then is you create a compounded interest. So if you have, like, say, 5 rads, let's say, all right, I got 5 rads of radiation, but then I throw a nuclear tipped missile with multiple nuclear warheads on it. Then my 5 rads now suddenly becomes 100 rads, and then my 100 rads, because of the multiple warheads, now becomes 500 rads. So we went from 5 now to 500. You get what I'm saying? It's exponential. It's exponential. So not only will there not be an Iran, there probably won't be a Saudi Arabia. There probably won't be a lot of countries that are there. That'll be gone. You know, oh, Vaughn, it ain't going to be that. Yeah, actually can. Folks, you realize that there's still excess of heat from Chernobyl to this day, and from 3 Mile Island to this day. I mean, it isn't much, granted, but it's still there. It's detectable. I mean, use infrared cameras and ground radar and shit like that, or whatever. You can pick it up. They got the equipment to pick it up, and it's still there. You know, it's not something that's just going to go away overnight. Oh, and the one in Japan, Fukushima. Yeah, I almost forgot about that one. So I mean, so yeah, this is not a joke. This is not a game. That's why I did the breaking news thing, because it is breaking news. They're getting ready to kill us, man. We're gonna glow like a fucking light bulb over a bunch of fuckers that don't even like us, that spit on us. Folks, if you go to Israel right now and they know you're an American, they will spit on you. Are you listening to plain fucking English? As much as it loads me to agree with Nick Fuentes and Stu Peters on this, I have to, because it's true. We've got the videos. Let me see if I can find. Did I save one of them? Let me see if I saved one of them damn videos. Hold on. Let me see if I saved one of them fuckers. Because you got, I know some of you just ain't going to believe it unless you see it with your own damn eyes. So let me see if I saved one. Hopefully I did. Well, let me see if I saved one so you can see it with your own damn eyes. That way there ain't no way you can fluff this off and say, oh, that bond's full of shit, because I'm not. Hopefully I saved it. Saved one of them at least. Let's see here. Oh shit. Well, maybe I didn't. Son of a bitch. I hate that. I thought I saved one, damn it. But maybe not. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me try another folder. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Let me try another folder. See if there's anything in the other folder. My other brother, Daryl. See if I can find something in that one right quick.
Llegaron hace aproximadamente 10 años a Guatemala y a su paso por las diferentes localidades en las que han transitado han dejado problemas.
Yeah, what are Jews doing in Guatemala? And they're just ducky. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, speaking of Jews, since we're on the topic, did you all find out about the people attacking Elon Musk's Tesla companies? Guess what? You ready for this shit? Because I just found this out. The guys doing it are Jews. The guys attacking Elon Musk and Tesla and keying all the Tesla cars and trucks and burning them and shit, burning the Tesla offices and shit, they're all Jews. The ones that are painting swastikas on the sides of the Tesla cars and on the sides of the buildings and shit, they're Jews. They're not Nazis. They're not white supremacists. They're not conservatives. They're not even liberals. They're Jews. The people that are attacking Elon Musk right now, now this is going to come a shock to Stu Peters and Nick Fuentes, because I'm sure there's, the line is probably, oh, well, it's these evil white folk. No, actually, the people painting swastikas on the Tesla cars and the Cybertrucks and all that are Jews. And that got revealed in major news here. Last night, early this morning, whatever. I'm in the middle of the night and day here, so it's kind of hard to how you would describe it. I guess last night, I'd say that's how you'd call it, I guess. But yeah, it ended up being Jews. The people that are burning the Tesla cars in the news are Jews. The people that are painting swastikas on the Tesla offices and shit and on the Cybertrucks, Jews. Not white supremacists, not Nazis, not even liberals. They're Jews. Now that's an interesting tidbit of info that you probably have not heard yet, but it is in the mainstream news. Hopefully it won't get swept under the rug, but you probably will, because, hey, they're Jews. But yeah, interesting little factoid there, isn't it? Well, why would Jews paint swastikas on the sides of... Because they can. And because it'll throw everybody off the track, I guess. They think it'll throw everybody off the track. It don't, but they think it will. Let me get on here and see if I can find that video or find one of them. Spitting on Christians in Israel is not criminal, says Israelis bin Gvir. Says it's not criminal. It's not a criminal act. Okay, well, isn't that great? Isn't that great? Spitting on Christians is a Jewish custom. An Israeli secular activist says. Oh, well, that makes it okay then, right? Yeah, I'm reading. These are articles I'm reading. Israeli settler activists spitting on Christians as a Jewish custom. Really? A custom? Okay. Spitting on Christians is not criminal, says Israel's bin Gvir. G-V-I-R. Because remember, they don't use a lot of vowels, right? So the word's a lot shorter. But anyway, spitting on Christians is not criminal. That's from Middle East Eye News. AP News, Jews spitting on the ground beside a Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land. Jerusalem Post, Israeli settler activists spitting on Christians is a Jewish custom. What a load of shit. You guys did what a load of shit. There was no Christians back in the day. There was pagans. Times of Israel, Orthodox Jews again filmed spitting at Christians. Yeah. Jerusalem Post, Orthodox Jews filmed spitting at Christians and Jerusalem's old city. And we're giving these people billions of dollars, really? Let's take a look. See here. Let's take a look-see here, boys and girls, shall we? Let's take a look-see here. Yeah, let's just do that shit, shall we? Derp. Orthodox Jews filmed spitting at Christians in Jerusalem's Old City. They're going through the city with the cross there. Christian worshipers take part in a Good Friday procession in Jerusalem's Old City. With the confluence of Passover, Easter, and Ramadan earlier in 2023. A group of Orthodox Jews was filmed on Monday as they spat and shouted at Christian pilgrims carrying the poor species through Jerusalem's Old City. The incident sparked public outcry as it was not the first of its kind and took place on Sukkot, which Christians observe as the Feast of Tabernacles, drawing thousands of Christian pilgrims annually to Israel. You ain't lost nothing over there. You ain't lost nothing over there. You don't need to be. Benjamin Netanyahu harshly condemned any attack on religious believers on Tuesday. Yeah, well, you ain't exactly stopping it from happening now, are you, Benny? Or should I say Bibi, which is what they call you. Yeah, you aren't exactly stopping it, though, are you, Mr. Netanyahu? No, you're not. No, you're not. You know, tons of articles here, folks. Tons of article. Middle East Eye. If it's going to load. There we go. Beautiful. Let's zoom it up here. There we go. Excellent. Israel. Spitting on Christians in Jerusalem is not criminal, says Ben-Gvir. Pope Francis is reportedly furious amid a spike in anti-Christian attacks by Israelis this week. Brother, let me tell you something. It ain't just Christians. Because if my happy pagan ass was to go over there, I'd get spit on too, maybe even beat up. So it ain't just Christians. No. Let's be clear on that shit. It ain't just Christians. Oh, yeah. Israel's responded again, spitting in the direction of Christians in occupied East Jerusalem again on Wednesday after similar attacks, defended by the National Security Minister as not criminal, led to widespread condemnation. According to Al-Arabi TV, the latest incidents targeted Christian clergy in the Old City where thousands of Israelis were participating in marches marking a week-long Sukkot holiday. Israeli police says detained at least 4 people involved in the spitting incident. A 5th person was detained for suspected spitting at Christians on Monday, the past Monday. Okay, so that may, why is this going on so much? Because they don't consider it criminal. It's considered normal. Just like the Ben-Gvir guy said. They take it spitting on Christians in Jerusalem, not criminal, says Ben-Gvir. All right. So they don't take that. Yeah. So there you go, folks. All right. So when I tell you a thing, I ain't bullshitting you, right? You go over to the Middle East, you're going to get spit on, especially if they know you're an American. All right. Are we clear on that shit? Hopefully we're clear as mud on that. Hopefully. Because you all need to know that shit, right? Yeah, you all need to know that. Because you didn't know that, but now you do. And no one is half about it, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're just having all kinds of fun today, right? Giving billions of dollars to people that spit on us, kick us, yell at us. Why? Why are we doing that? And why are they here? They need to all be rounded up and deported back to Israel. I mean, according to the Torah, they're supposed to be in Israel right now anyway. So why are they defying their God? And if a God gives you a command, aren't you supposed to follow it? In the Torah, it clearly states a command from their God that if a homeland is established, they are to go there. Okay, so why the fuck isn't every Jew over in Israel right now? Why didn't they pack their shit, get the fuck out of America, get over there to Israel, make Israel great again? Why? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? That's a question nobody seems to want to answer either. And this is one of the rare situations where I agree with Stu Peters and Nick Fuentes, is that they're not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be here because A, they're not Americans, and B, because their God commanded them to leave and go back to Israel, and they're refusing. I guess they're refusing on religious grounds, perhaps, but I think if their God give them a direct command, because it's not a suggestion now, it's a direct command from their God that if a homeland is established, they are to return there immediately. Well, they haven't done it. Why? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? So right now, I mean, let's be clear, okay? Those of you that are religious, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to say. If your God gives you a command, a direct order, and you do not do it, you are committing blasphemy, right? Yeah. You're a blasphemer because you're not obeying your God, right? Absolutely. Okay, so every Jew right now in America is committing blasphemy. I don't give a damn about it. Europe can handle itself. But here in America, if there is a Jew living here and they don't obey Torah, they are committing blasphemy. Period. Period. End of story. Okay? That's the end of that shit. But anyway, back to our lovely story about World War III, because apparently that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. And, wow, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say other than I warned you? I warned you, because this thing could explode just any second. Speaking of the Talmud, I just happen to have some notable quotes. I just happen to have some notable quotes. As soon as I wait for it to load, holy shit, let's take a second. Oh, what's on W? Let me convert it to a. No, I don't want to upgrade. Thank you. Because if I upgrade, then I got to pay, and I really don't want to pay. Now, when I can get it for free, that's kind of stupid. All right, JPEG. Convert it to a JPEG, so I ain't got to. Excuse me. So I ain't got to look at it through paint.net, which I like paint.net, but the problem is that the magnification sucks. It's a good program, but the magnification sucks. All right, JPEG, here we go. Now we got it going on. Now we got it, Toyota. All right, so let's see. Let me fix my box here. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful in its simplicity. All right. Let's go over here and let's go here and Talmud. Well, let's see what it says, shall we? Jesus was a bastard conceived when an evil spirit slept with Mary. Kala 1b 18b. Mary, who was dung, was a prostitute and committed adultery. Sanhedrin 67a. Jesus was a fool who practiced Egyptian magic. Sanhedrin 67a. Jesus committed bestiality. Sanhedrin 105a. What the hell? Jesus was a fool who practiced enchantment, limped on one foot, and was blind in one eye. Sanhedrin 105a, 105b. Jesus died like a dog and is in hell, buried in feces. Zohar 3, page 282. Judas Iscariot fought in the air with Jesus and pissed on him. Toldoth Jeshu. What the hell? Judas Iscariot buried Jesus' body in a cellar with chamber pots and excrement. Toldoth Jeshu, 1705. Jesus is in hell where his punishment is boiling in hot semen. Gittins 57a. And Jesus' resurrection is cursed. Woe unto him who maketh himself alive by the name of God. Sanhedrin 106a. Okay, so there's your Talmud. And that's the mild ones. That's the mild paragraphs out of the Talmud. Wait till you find out that the Talmud says it's okay to sacrifice you, Mr. and Mrs. America, to their God Hashem as a human sacrifice. Oh, that ain't in the Talmud. Yeah, actually it is in the Talmud. Yes, it is. The Talmud says it's okay to kill an American and sacrifice him, a human sacrifice, to their God Hashem. And notice their God is called Hashem, not Yeshua. Isn't that interesting? You think that's by design? No, it's because they're different gods. They're different gods, man. You understand? They're different gods. Isn't that wonderful, though? I just thought I'd bless you this morning with that. It's like, holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, well, wait till I open up the Quran for you and start reading out of that. Yeah, you're gonna love that shit. the Quran, the Talmud and the Quran, they ain't very dissimilar. Okay, they all want to kill you, steal your shit, enslave you, just any kind of vile thing that they can think of. And like I said, you got to understand, it's a mindset. Okay, they don't think like you and I think. So nobody's stifling their freedom. They just got to go do it over there, not here. That's all. No harm, no foul. Get on a plane, get your ass over to the Middle East because you don't belong here. Jews and Muslims are not Americans. They cannot be. Their religious proclivities and writings prohibit it. All right, it is prohibited in Judaism and in Islam to be an American citizen because we are considered goyim, we are considered infidel, we are considered filth, dogs, dung, demons by both Jews and Muslims. All right, you saw what Menachem Begin said, right? Where he considered us dogs. All right, the goy are dogs. Okay, so they don't even consider us human. So they don't need our money, right? If you talk shit about America, if you spit on Americans, you shouldn't get one fucking dime of our money, period. Right? Yeah. Not one more dime to the Middle East for any reason. Now, Trump has this thing going on with the Houthis. And, apparently there's been a lot of Christians slaughtered. Wow, what a shock. I warned you guys about that shit. Muslims and Jews both will kill you if you're a Christian. I warned you all about that. Shit. Nobody wants to fucking listen to me. Maybe you'll listen now that they've slaughtered another big group of Christians over there. Listen, if anybody that's a Christian and you're in the Middle East, you're an idiot. You need to get the hell out of there. Come here to the United States and get whether they're a Jew or a Muslim, they don't care. They don't care at this point. They just want to kill everybody. I guess it's the fog of war. Is that the excuse they're going to use? It's the fog of war, Von. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, whatever. whatever, man. But we need to get all the white folk, get them over here, get them away from the Muslims. The Swedish bikini team, man. God damn it. Not no more, it ain't, because Sweden is under Islamic control. Bye-bye, Swedish bikini team. And if you got a little bit of age on you, you know what the Swedish bikini team is. If you don't, well, I don't know what to say. Anyway, but yeah, so World War III, the very thing he said he wasn't going to do. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? I'm just so thrilled. Yeah, awesome. That's awesome. Oh, well. Derp. Where's my shit? There it is. So, yeah. I'll put it right here. Yeehaw. Share the screen. La-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Karl Marx never ran a company, never held political office, was never self-sufficient, never even held a job. Every application of his theory has ended in mass murder. Despite all this, he is idolized by the left. And he is. And he is. Every application of his theory has ended in mass murder. But the left loves this guy. They love him. He's great. He's awesome. Right? Yeah. Yeah, they love him, man. They think he's greater than sliced bread, buddy. Now, who is Karl Marx? German Jew. German Jew, communist. Probably was a predecessor to the Bolshevik Revolution. I'd say the Bolshevik Revolution is brought about because of Karl Marx and Friedrich Joseph Engels. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I believe that's the case. I believe that's the case. So we're getting ready to start World War III. Are you guys okay with that, by the way? Anybody not okay with that? just show of hands. Oh. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what. Here's our situation in a nutshell. This is our situation in a nutshell, folks. I'm sure this will pivot soon. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Oh, the EBS is coming just any day. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. JFK, RFK, Ronald Reagan, all these, Abraham, all these assassinations of presidents and dignitaries and foreign. Japanese Prime Minister Mr. Abe, who was by all understanding just an awesome dude, and they killed him in cold blood. I'm taking it seriously, but not literally. And the flames are getting higher and it's starting to boil. I'm going to give this a chance. Maybe it'll work out. Now the water is boiling. And that's the end of the frog. And that's the end of us. That's the end of us. This boiling frog here. Man. What do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? You want me to say something that'll make you feel better? Make you believe that, everything's going to be okay? Because unfortunately it is not. Let's try this. Okay, let me see how I do this here. See if I got this right. Is it that way? That way. I think it's that way. I'm waiting for this to catch up. There we go. Okay, so I guess this is the way, and then when it shows up on your end, it'll actually point at it. So okay, all right. Why it's backwards like that, I have no idea, but whatever. So yeah, man, 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and just we'll get an EBS just any day now. Then what Q said, yeah, Oh, and there's tribunals going on. Well, first of all, that's illegal. Clandestine tribunals are very illegal according to the Constitution, because the Constitution says that a criminal or potential criminal has a right to what? Redress of grievances, which means he's allowed to be publicly heard in a court of law or a military tribunal. So military tribunals cannot be clandestine, at least not legally. Not legally. They've got to be above board. They got to be out and open. So all these supposed military tribunals that happened, no, they did not. That's a lie. That's a lie. They did not happen, because they're not legal if they did, which means we committed murder, because they have to have a fair trial of their peers and the ability to redress their grievances, the ability to face their accusers. Can you do that in a clandestine military tribunal? No. No, you cannot. No, you cannot, ladies and gentlemen. So, there we go. Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. So, anyway, yeah. There we are, boys and girls. Die, boy, die. But yeah, we don't need to be giving our money to people that spit on us, yell at us, want to enslave us, and ultimately want to kill us. I think that's a bad idea. I think we need to stop doing that. And, like me and John were talking the other day, this whole thing, Judeo-Christian, that's not real. It's fake. There is no tie between Christianity and Judaism. None. Zero. There is no ties. I asked Sam Samuels, a Jew living in Israel, point blank, is the Torah and the Old Testament Bible the same book? He said, absolutely not. Absolutely not, he said. Okay, so there is no ties. Okay, let's be clear. There is no ties between Christianity and Judaism. None. Zero. All right. And anybody that thinks there is just, they're deceiving themselves. So this term Judeo-Christian, then, why did they come up with it? Money. They come up to get your money. They want to get your money, and they want you to go die for them. They want your sons and daughters to go die for them, and they want your money. Other than that, there's no reason. Again, Sam Samuels, a Jew living in Israel, says no, categorically no. The Old Testament and the Torah are not the same book. Okay? He was emphatic about it, because I asked him over and over again, just to be sure, and he's like, no, they're not the same book. There is no such thing as Judeo-Christian. Jews did not found this nation. No, they did not. No, they did not. And second of all, that's why they brought that up, is because they want to try to horn their way in here as founders of this nation so that they could take the nation over, which unfortunately they still did, because, they're in control of everything. So, but yeah, Jews did not found this nation. Sorry. They did try to manipulate this nation, though. They did try to take it over. But hopefully that will fail too, because obviously when the destroyer comes, everything's going to be set right in this country. At least that's what I believe. We'll see. But I'm hopeful that's what will happen. Of course, the destroyer could get here and see what an absolute stupid mess we've made of ourselves and say, and then bye-bye humanity. And they just wipe everything out and start fresh. So we may not need to kill ourselves with nuclear weapons. The destroyer may do it for us. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's a race to see who can kill us first. The new World War III or the destroyer. But no, the destroyer is not supposed to kill us this time. I know it does every 37,000 years, but this time it's going to be different. This time the destroyer is going after the 300 elite families, and it's going to hopefully leave us alone. If you have a good heart, you have a good mind, the story's not going to mess with you. Okay, it's going after evil folk. Okay, people that are out here hurting kids, people that are out here commit murder and rape and grand theft and all that shit. They're going to go. It's going to go after these people. It's not going to come after you. If you have a good heart, a genuinely good heart, you have a genuinely good mind. You're not out here taking somebody's shit or fucking with somebody. It's not going to bother you. It's not going to attack you at all. At least that's what the gods and goddesses of freedom religion told me. They said this time it's not coming after you. It's coming after these evil fuckers. People in Bohemian Grove that are doing human sacrifice. What sick shit is that? I mean, really. Oh, well, fine. It's a mock human sacrifice. I don't care. You're still practicing human sacrifice. You can sit there and say it's a mock human sacrifice all day long, but it's still human sacrifice, which means it's still not in keeping with any legitimate religion, such as Protestantism or paganism, because, do as thou wilt, but harm none. That is the whole of the law. Notice how Aleister Crowley and Frank Parsons and Albert Pike, you notice how those three motherfuckers, they always left that last part off there. They always said, do as thou wilt is the whole of the law. No, that's not what it says. It says, do as thou wilt, but harm none. That is the whole of the law. But see, they always leave that last part off. Harm none. They leave the harm none part off. Why? Because they want to be able to kill people. Duh. They want to kill people. And you can't do that if it says harm none, right? Yeah. Anyway, that is 1 hour. So I'm out of here. But just thought I'd brighten your day. Getting ready to say, hey, we're going to glow like a light bulb. Yay, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be awesome, isn't it? It'll be great. You're going to destroy the whole damn planet, Then the destroyer will have to clean it up, because, it's going to be completely wiped out. So, oh, well, we'll see how things go. Hopefully the gods will protect us. I just got to ask the gods and goddesses of freedom religion to protect us, man, because that's your only hope right now. That's your only hope. And yes, Stu Peters, and different things. I love you too. And Jesse Lee Peters, by the way, no relation, I'm sure. The gods and goddesses of freedom religion are the only ones that's going to get us out of this mess. Your religion got us in this mess. My religion is going to get us out of it. That's the truth. That's no bullshit. Like I said, debate me, folks. Come on your show and debate me. Do it. You ain't going to do it. Because I'm a real historian. I studied this shit. I know what I'm talking about. That's why I never ran on the show. So wait a minute. I can't go against a real historian. I'll get my ass beat. Yeah, there you go. See. Anyway, that is 1 hour. Y'all have a day and better more.